Right, are we live now? Hopefully so. YouTube's telling us some good things. Harry's put his thumb up. I think we're back. Hopefully, the notification gets out to people. But we are live now for the World Cup. It is Cameroon, Brazil. And we are finally here. Apologies for all the problems. The Wi-Fi decided to crash as we went live. So that's always very good. But yeah, no, we're here now. Hopefully, we're going to be treated to a very good game of football. We are a few minutes in already. Now just waiting for the PlayStation to also wake up, and then we'll bring some coverage of the game. But yes, is there anyone in chat yet? I'll have a quick look. Yes, XZ's here. Lots happened. Ryan Tunes here. Welcome, people. Apologies for the delay. And Harry will join us as soon as he's sorted out everything to start this stream. Where are you in the timer? We don't know. Nick Nack, welcome to the stream. I'm just trying to sort the Wi-Fi.
Thanks everyone for
Wi-Fi, yeah.
us.
Welcome back. Yeah, no, our Wi-Fi just decided to completely crash as soon as we went live. Just big red buttons all on the shining red lights on the Wi-Fi box.
Everyone's rolled up now. Thank you.
Hello all.
Right, should be all right now.
Should be. At the moment though, we don't have any sort of connection on the PlayStation.
I'll timer that sync. I'll sort out our timer once we have the game on.
But yeah, hi people, hi Chelsea fan, hi Nick Nack. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, hopefully we'll get the game on in just a moment, and then we'll get into some commentary and talk about what's happening. But yes, if you could update us with what's going on in chat, if you guys can see, then please do that. I am going to get a poll quickly going, and that's
So it's all scored in the first minute. I mean, that sounds good.
Well, that could mean a lot, couldn't it?
It could mean a lot. It could mean a lot. Obviously, it's Brazil very much through, but obviously for Canada, Serbia, and Switzerland, they are still fighting out. 7 minutes gone. Thanks, Ryan Tune, for that.
Cheers. Seems like everyone's dark horses are flopping at the World Cup. If Serbia go out, yeah, everyone said Serbia would do well, wouldn't they? And then they just haven't, really. But yeah.
There you go. That might. 7 minutes forward.
Is that all right? The download speed, Harry?
Yeah, that should be fine.
Excellent. I don't know anything. I'll just try to. Here we go. Finally.
It says 3 for YouTube and 25 for Netflix.
Oh. We're seeing Neymar in the crowd. Okay.
Watch Channel 4 News. Might be able to watch the football. We've got Channel 4 News, so we're all right.
Come on, Brazil and Switzerland are the two that Chelsea fan wants to see go through. Fair enough. Are we now going to get underway? We are underway. We've got action. It's 8 minutes and 30 seconds. And yeah, no, we're here now. Apologies again. Not a lot we could do to try and sort out tonight's issues, and hopefully they don't persist throughout the tournament. I do think we might have found a small solution, potentially, hopefully, who knows. But yes, Brazil on the ball now. Eder Militao. I did read out the lineups if you were here for the stream that crashed. If you weren't, you're going to have to find them out yourself.
Yeah. We're in green tonight. It's quite nice.
Oh yeah, let me set that poll now. And then yeah, you can commentate while
let's see. I don't know any of the players, I'll be honest. But yeah, if anyone can fill me in on what's happened in the first 8 minutes, that'd be much appreciated. Any cards, chances, who's been on top, you know the drill. Rigobert Song, the Cameroon manager, he'll be hoping that his team can progress through tonight.
Yeah, the cards are really against him though. The odds are really against him, I should say. They have, they've got a mountain to climb. They've got to beat Brazil and hope the other game is a draw, and that they manage to overturn goal difference. I think.
Can they actually get through?
Cameroon can get through
because they're on 1. Serbia are on
3.
3? Yeah, they beat.
No, sorry, Serbia are on 1. Switzerland
on 3. So they could still get through. Yeah. So they need to win. Hope it's a draw.
So yeah, at the moment they've climbed above Serbia, or they are above Serbia, I guess. And yeah, so basically, if they are to win this match and the other game's a draw, then they would be through because their goal difference would be the same as Switzerland. Switzerland beat Cameroon though.
Or Serbia win, and Cameroon win.
Yeah, that would work as well for them. Cameroon got a yellow for a Brexit challenge on Anthony.
Okay, thank you for filling us in.
Jesus, here is Anthony. I feel like, right, this World Cup, obviously it's got its terrible connotations, but it has been the best World Cup group stage of all time, debatably.
I think it's up there. I mean, obviously, we should probably talk about what's happened earlier. Uruguay, despite beating Ghana 2-0, knocked out because South Korea beat Portugal. Hwang Hee-chan in the 91st minute with the goal for South Korea sends them through, and they will play whoever tops this group, which means it's probably going to be Brazil.
It should be tough. I mean, unless Switzerland win and Brazil lose and then, goal difference is sorted out.
And then Portugal will play one of Switzerland, Serbia or Cameroon. So, it should be interesting. Should be very, very interesting. Then we remember the group stage anyway. Yeah, I was going to say, I suppose I've seen some crackers. I mean, obviously, the last time Ghana and Uruguay played each other in a group stage, that was pretty eventful. Obviously, we saw South Korea knock out Germany. What tournament was that? 2018, I think.
Yeah. Yes, South Korea have the most eventful tournaments.
I mean, Brazil isn't probably the draw they'd wanted. But I think that we had to go through, to be honest.
Well, yeah, they're for each with the realistically.
The knockouts of the World Cup really starts, I suppose, because you kind of have that mix of the teams that should be there, and then a couple teams that are like deserve to be there because they've played, but they are underdogs.
If Switzerland win and Brazil lose, Switzerland can top the group.
Maybe.
I just don't see it happening though. There's got to be a big. Not only have Brazil got to lose, but Switzerland have to turn around a 3-goal swing. Yeah, I know it's you say just there. I guess Switzerland could win 2-0. Brazil lose 1-0.
I mean, I feel bad for Cameroon. They beat Brazil, but it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, exactly. That would be harsh. It would be harsh. Equally, you'd feel for Serbia if they managed to beat Switzerland, but then that doesn't mean for anything. Anthony now.
Some wave going around the stadium. Obviously the atmosphere is absolutely electric in the iconic venue that is.
It's the Lusail Iconic.
Oh, is it the Lusail Arena?
Rodrigo 1-2 with Fred. Finds Fred again. Fred can't hold on to it though, and it's now recovered by Cameroon. Again, we've not seen Cameroon in this tournament, at least on stream. Sorry,
I'm being honest. I think it's the last time we do see them.
Yeah.
I know we didn't do predictions,
Tolo
but
does well to stand up. Anthony now is bringing it forward. Fred's putting some pressure on. Fabinho puts in a challenge. Brazil do have the ball back now. I can't tell who that geezer is. Is that Fabinho? Yeah, it's Dani Alves. It's the other bald guy. That's what's throwing me. I was like, who's bald for Brazil?
This is Brazil's second side. Dani Alves is playing.
So there's an Arta bloke, or no, Felipe Melo.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to think of. The only name that's come to my head was Arta Mayo.
If it wasn't coming home, Brazil are winning. If it isn't coming home, Brazil are winning. Yeah, but it's coming home. Oh, my, the back post. Good save. What a save.
That's a brilliant stop.
That's a big save from the Cameroon keeper, Epise. I couldn't really see his name there on the back of his shirt. I think it's Epise. Big save from the keeper to Martinelli. It's a good header as well, and it's the outstretched glove of Epise that gets the ball, tips it over. Really, really good stop. Corner now, and it is Rodrigo.
It is Rodrigo, yeah.
Daniel and Fabinho are both bald. They both playing tonight.
Dani Alves and Fabinho, yeah. Dani Alves obviously takes the armband.
And it's headed over by Gabriel Jesus.
Also, Ghana head coach has decided to resign from his role tonight. Seen a lot of managers being dropped out. The Ghana head coach.
Right.
He will continue his role as assistant manager of Borussia Dortmund, or focus on his role. And he will not be doing Ghana duties. I think so. I don't know how that. All I saw was a Twitter notification saying he's gone. But he will still be the Dortmund assistant. So, yeah, I guess he's doing both things. Or he's going back to Dortmund, I don't know. That's strong from Fabinho there in the challenge. Abubakar was coming... not Abubakar, sorry. One of the midfielders for Cameroon was coming forward. Martinelli does really well to get around Cameroon's right back. Driving it forward, crosses it in. Thought it might fall to Anthony. They've lost possession now, though. It's with the number... Is that 8, Anguissa?
It's coming home, 100% is.
I hope so. I hope it's coming home. I'm not totally confident, but...
I'm confident going into Senegal on Sunday. Am I sure about if we have France in the next round? I don't know, but we'll see.
Watchalong has put an end to any speculation they'll take the Germany job.
Oh,
Yeah, no, he wouldn't. I don't think he will leave Liverpool off his own accord during mid-season. And then Tuchel is also now out of the running. Apparently, he wants a club role. He's not interested in a national management.
So who is going to go to Germany?
Well, yeah, that is the big question.
Take a D to Flick.
Who would England bring in if they were to get rid of Southgate?
Yeah.
There's a lot of questions.
Oh, that's good from Rodrigo.
That is good. Well, he managed to play his way out of trouble. Not a bit of trouble.
Tell
Martinelli, that's not a bad delivery, but Jesus in the air is not really going to be able to compete. Fabinho.
Danny Alves.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Alves.
I love that
just,
man.
Yeah, I know. I'm
man.
stunned he's there that I keep calling him Fabinho.
He's playing at a World Cup. I love him. Legend.
Yeah. I predict England 2, Senegal 0.
I think we'll concede.
You reckon?
I think we'll concede.
They look strong, but like.
I guess if I look at the game,
if we only score 2
and
against our form Edouard Mendy,
we've looked very strong defensively. I mean, the Iran game was a good goal on a penalty, that. But USA, I mean, we held.
Didn't concede against USA or Wales. Yeah. USA did look good though, and especially when coming forward, if they had a better striker, they could have scored.
Yeah.
Equally, Senegal don't really have a better striker. They've got Boulaïdia up front, but Ismaïla Sarr will be tough to deal with. As will Crepin
Diatta. He's having the tournament of his life at the moment. That's a ball missed by everyone.
I still think 2018 was his tournament of his life, but yeah, if we go on to win this one, I'm sure he'll say this one.
Goals from Saka and Kane. Yeah, Kane yet scored his World Cup.
Will that continue? I could see it happening. I could see him going the whole World Cup without a goal.
Imagine that Harry Kane wins his first piece of silverware but doesn't contribute to it.
We take that. I think he would, obviously.
I mean, everyone would.
I'm going to go, no, mate. If I'm not scoring, I don't want to win the World Cup.
When do you play Callum Wilson?
You don't.
No.
That's just, there is
Chelsea
no
fans
point.
very confident, 4-0.
I love it, Chelsea fan, because whenever we watch Chelsea, it's always pessimistic. England are on, and it's the exact same thing as us. Because we sit there going, oh, you never know with Chelsea. But England could be playing the greatest team ever, and we'd still be confident we could take a good result from it.
I think most people know, if we get whoever we've got in the quarterfinals, if we've got France, I'm still going to say England to win. Doesn't matter who we've got. I'm not going to sit there and go, oh, we're getting knocked out.
Well, if we scrape through all the games and play a Brazil side that's won every match 9-0, through the knockouts, I'm confident we're winning. Yeah, exactly.
Makes a change from Kane scoring all our goals.
Makes him still bagging a hat-trick in that game.
I still think Kane from the spot
Edison
would deliver.
Yeah. Yeah. Mind you, we have got a good variety of penalty takers.
Yeah. If
we were to get a penalty. You'd imagine Kane would take, but you never know. Anthony. Not done a signature skill move yet.
To be fair, we are, apart from obviously we're kind of at him. We see Italy penalty shootout didn't go very well.
Tell us.
But obviously we beat, was it Colombia? It was Colombia, wasn't it? Pens. Says something about that.
Remember Yerry Mina being
that we had to beat Colombia on pens.
Yeah.
We should beat Croatia.
Yeah.
Equally, I think we'd have got battered by France in the final. Anywho, one team that wasn't there, or wasn't in the final, was Brazil, and they're playing right now.
Oh, great segue.
Nothing's happened. I noticed this is Brazil and the Switzerland game. They kind of happy just to play really
now
well.
Though, Choupo-Moting, coming forward for Cameroon, gets past a few, that's a good challenge from Danny Alves, but Choupo-Moting, he can't be stopped. He is now stopped, unfortunately. Fabinho takes it off of him. He's ruined the fun. Anthony tries to flick inside, lose possession, and Zambo Anguissa does well to get away from Rodrigo. It's now the centre-half, Wu.
Yeah,
he plays out wide to feet.
Switzerland game, I think they were just happy to play for the 3 points, really.
Abubakar.
Not the ball about, didn't really bother.
Goes to Zambo Anguissa.
This is good football.
That's really nice between Zambo Anguissa and the number 6, Nagmelou.
It is also 1-0 Switzerland.
It is indeed. It's 1-0 Switzerland in that game.
That is Switzerland winning. That's Switzerland 3.
That would be
the
quickest way to completely ruin this group. Here's a goal from Xherdan Shaqiri. Now,
did he do any controversial celebration?
I was going to say, if you remember back to 2018,
someone get me a clip.
Very similar scenario, where obviously Switzerland were able to knock out Serbia.
Yeah.
And there's quite the rivalry there, and we obviously saw the Albanian Eagle celebration pulled out. I will be intrigued to see whether Shaqiri has done that again. But yes, Switzerland are 1-0 up. Shaqiri goal there. Thanks for the update and welcome to the stream, Matteo. Big Shaq, the one and only. Brazil moving the ball around the back. Dani Alves. Long way to go yet. Serbia can still turn things around. And Serbia certainly have the firepower, not only in their team, but also on their bench to turn things around.
We saw the reverse roles when they played Cameroon. They took the lead and then the Cameroon pulled it back.
No, that was one of my favourite games of the World Cup.
I missed it. Did all. You? Yeah, no, I didn't get to see it.
That was the 3-3, right?
Sorry. Yeah, it was a 3-3. I saw the first Cameroon goal.
Yeah.
And then I turned it off at like 44th minute.
Tellez. That's a really nice delivery. It's not bet by anyone, then Fred decides to clear it. Helps out Cameroon. that overhead kick attempt was never anywhere near the target. But, you're back in for trying. He saw Richarlison do it the other night. He thought, I'm going to give that a go.
Not quite.
It's not exactly worked out.
Yeah. Over the bar from Fred. Corner.
Oh.
Does someone inform me how it's a corner? He's just pelted it over the bar.
Switzerland should have scored in the first minute versus Serbia. Well, they've got their goal now, so I'm sure they'll be happy.
Ball in from Rodrigo. Terrible ball.
But today was really the game of World Cup rivalries, wasn't it? We've got Switzerland-Serbia now, which is one deep-rooted more in history than in football. But then earlier today, Ghana, Uruguay, resulted in a lot of animosity. Though Uruguay won, they were still the ones crying at the end of the game.
What a result from South. I mean, so was South Korea.
Yeah, I mean, they were buzzing.
Crying
for very different reasons.
Chan, 91st minute, assisted by Son. Emotions running high.
Here is
Shaqiri goal. Ball across. Falls him on the penalty spot. Then they play
Shaqiri. Oh, it's a good finish.
Defending, though. Questionable. And the Stadium 974 raps.
No points to his name instead.
I thought he was going to...
I was going to say, it looked like a Sue. I was like, Ronaldo's not there, is he?
Just like... Would Freddie get an England team? I'd like to think not. I don't think he would. Phillips, Rice, Bellingham, Gallagher, even Henderson over Phillips. Fred doesn't. So that people would assess him. No, he wouldn't. Because he's not a right back.
That was a great joke, Harry. Love it.
Thanks. Yeah, halfway through this first half, it feels like it's gone very quickly, but we only...
Yeah, I was going to say, we missed 8 minutes of it.
Yeah. Chelsea fan also saying Mendy 3 own goals in the England-Senegal game. I mean, yeah, I'll see.
Alves tries to play it forward, cut out by Zambo and Gisa. He's someone who has gone from, being clowned on in the Premier League for Fulham to going and being in one of the key performers for Napoli.
As I say, he's a massive part of that whole Napoli system that is.
He is, yeah.
He played really well in the dominated the Champions League group and is dominating Serie A at the moment.
Yeah.
Not dominating, but playing really well.
Real just want to sign a forward in January to replace the injured Karim Benzema. Memphis Depay. Could that be an option? Cody Gakpo?
Maybe.
So they look at him because I still think they're missing a right winger. They've not signed anyone, have they? That I've completely forgotten about.
Rodrigo.
They do, and he will develop, I guess. And but there's no real worry in having a Cody Gakpo as a rotation in both wide areas and through the middle.
That's really good.
That's brilliant from Martinelli. I thought Jesus would get something to it, but even for Brazil,
falls to Fabinho.
He can't seem to find his shooting boots. Will
he
finally get a goal? I guess we'll see. Fabinho, Tellez. Not a bad delivery, Anthony. Thought he might meet that at the back post. Doesn't quite.
Oh, what a doozy
Alves keeps it. Tonight. Keeps the ball in this attacking third for Brazil so they can keep piling on the pressure. Anthony delivers. There's a good challenge from Wu, and it means Cameroon live to fight another day. 25 minutes played here. It's out for a Brazil corner.
Shell out big money for Darwin.
Not January. That is never happening for Liverpool. Unless they're going to get a return on their investment.
There's no way Real Madrid looked at this first half season and gone, yeah, let's smash big cash on him. Gakpo and Jesus also, that's understandable.
I could see them bringing any.
Exactly.
Yeah, no. I could see them bringing someone in as a 6-month sort of stopgap signing, and then them planning to either spend big on.
This is where they kind of need
at the end of the season, or like Mbappe.
How Choupo-Moting is for Bayern.
What?
Kind of just fills in when.
Well, Real Madrid still want to compete. Like Choupo-Moting's a bench striker. They've got to have someone that's good enough for 6 months.
It is easier for
They've got to have someone who's good enough for 6 months now. So,
yeah.
But they could easily go and pick up. Imagine they get Aubameyang. He's just going everywhere.
This wasn't when I was when I used to play Football Manager. No, it certainly isn't. Or when you buy someone and 6 months into their contract decide you want to sell them, they don't like that.
Unless they've asked to leave.
Yeah.
Like all my
Brazil
players.
will be obviously already through tonight. Switzerland will go through on 6. Cameroon and Serbia will be packing their bags and heading home.
And Burma.
He's
brought down by Fabinho.
I really like him.
Yellow card. He's a good player. He's a very good player. Very underrated as well to Brentford's system.
I think a lot of people look at Tony and go, he's the focal point.
Especially when Tony's scoring, his contributions are sensational, and Burma doesn't contribute that much in comparison to Ivan Toney, but he does still get involved regularly, even if it's not a direct contribution. He is still a very good player, and he facilitates the way that Brentford play.
All Serbia scored.
Ooh.
1-1. Serbia back in.
Big goal. Who's got that one? Oh, who else would it be? Who else?
And here come Cameroon as well.
Maybe do some Vlahovic,
at the same time.
Jovic, Milenkovic, Savic, Tadic, Kostic.
Which Milenkovic, Savic?
Either, mate. But they are. It is a full team of itches, of course.
So Switzerland still through. But if Serbia were to score again, or Cameroon were to score, they would go through.
If Cameroon back now, this could be
Cameroon were coming forward until Faye ran up the pitch.
I've been calling him Faye, but yeah, either or.
Faye probably. Faye.
You reckon?
Faye. Lovely header. Go Serbia. Nick Nack's cheering Serbia. Chelsea fan is not. for fuck's sake. 1-1. Brazil.
For double fuck's sake. Ederson. Bremer. Very composed on the ball, the young centre half. Isn't he at Juventus now? Jelson Bremer.
Yes.
That's what happened, wasn't it? He's linked with like Chelsea and Inter Milan. Decided to go to Juve and they've just been crap. Rodrigo brought down on the edge.
It's terrible.
It's a yellow card for who for Cameroon?
I have no complaints. Can the Cameroon player?
Can't have any complaints about that one, really.
Yeah. It is Koundé.
Not Jules, by the way.
Pierre.
Yeah.
I'd rather Switzerland win because Serbia are favourites.
So differently. Yeah.
Equally, I watched Serbia's Cameroon. They weren't great.
I prefer Serbia. I'd prefer Switzerland, sorry.
I think Switzerland pose a bigger threat to the big sides.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I think Serbia have got more firepower and star quality, but I just like Switzerland more.
Yeah, but I also... Here's the goal. I mean, going forward here, Serbia...
You can see me throwing the box. Yes, a brilliant burst. It's a good header.
Oh,
Jan Sommer.
That is a superb header.
Pick that one out, mate. And Mitro celebrates very passionately with his fans.
Tilly Fowry had plenty of players back. Yeah. Anyway, I mean, Brazil free kick here. Chance to get this on target to test the goalkeeper. I mean, this could be a goal. It's Rodrigo, Dani Alves and Tellez standing over it. I don't think Dani Alves is going to step up and smash
I hope he
this.
does.
Think it's going to be Rodrigo to bend it round the wall. Or Tellez to go over.
Or Dani Alves to try and hit it.
Just knuckleball it like David Luiz style.
To just run at them. Not even take the ball, just run at all the defenders in the wall. Do you feel that'd be a good tactic? One guy just runs over the ball, sprinting at you.
He's looking at it like he's going to... Imagine if Dani Alves just runs up. He is. No,
Rodrigo fires it into the wall.
Don't me to run up though, so he tricked me.
Alves. Bremer. Tries a dink ball into Gabriel Martinelli. Will Martinelli get there? No, it's well dealt with by Fee. And
it's Cameroon have not done badly first half an hour.
No, they've nullified the threat of Brazil, but I feel like they've not got anything going forward. And the longer this game goes on, the more pressure Brazil will put them under. And eventually, you've got to imagine they crack, unfortunately, for Cameroon.
Unless they can get a goal.
Yeah, of course. If they're able to get a goal, then...
Different story.
Yeah. they can just set up shop. But yeah, Cameroon, they can't play for the draw tonight. They need the win. But ultimately, they are going to have to try and not concede for a while because Brazil are a much stronger nation. Cameroon have left themselves in a very tough spot here by not being able to take points, or all 3 points, from either Serbia or Switzerland.
They compete well so far.
Only a draw in their group so far with Serbia. So, yeah, Cameroon with a lot of work to do. But equally, we've seen like Japan, had only had 3 points to their name. They were able to beat Spain. It was a very weakened Spain side, and that put them through. So it's certainly not out of the realms of possibility that, you know, a team that, like South Korea as well.
Oh.
If the top side's through, you kind of want them to win their opening 2. If you've got them in the last game, you want them to win their opening 2, because then they're going to play a weakened side. I mean, look at Portugal, South Korea. South Korea wouldn't be in Portugal if they played them in the first 2 games. So I do think the order you play teams in your group has a huge impact.
Spain weren't through. They still played a weakened side, and Japan got a result.
Yeah, that was a strange one for Spain, but
they still managed to sneak
they got through, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
No.
I think they realised that the chances of...
And I mean, Nick Nack agrees. Yeah,
everything going
playing
wrong.
A team already through in your last match is definitely an advantage. Because even a team that is already out still has something to fight for.
Oh, now
Rodrigo
bringing it forwards. He's hacked down by the number 19, and that's going to be a yellow card.
He's saying he got the ball. Oh, no. Faye goes into the book. Second yellow.
If we do see a Brazil goal, though, I would imagine we'll switch over to Serbia, Switzerland. Because that's probably going to be the better game tonight.
And Faye will miss Cameroon's next match if they someone will get through. 3 of the 4 players signed this summer. I don't know what the plan is then.
In fact, this does, at the moment, Cameroon are playing, you know, there's a lot of desperate tackles. Brazil are really dominating in this game.
This is what you get. I mean, it's getting to the point where they're having to foul Brazil on the edge of their own penalty area to stop them having shots.
Yeah.
To stop them scoring. Yeah, Epasy in the net, organising his wall. Dani Alves is over this one though.
I don't think he's going to take it, but you never know. To be fair, he does look like he's in a position to just hit this.
Things like they're stupid, but they're doing it to stop Brazil scoring.
They are necessary, but Cameroon there's going to come a point where they physically can't make any more fouls.
Because either they'll be booked,
or they'll be off the pitch.
Exactly.
There's no one left.
They're going to do it before. They're going to do it. You know, they can't do it when he's through on goal because then you're off.
Yeah, that is the problem for Cameroon. They're going to pick up yellows, and then you can't make those sort of changes. I mean, they've got 3 players on a yellow.
Teles, Rodrigo, and Alves. Rodrigo's now walked away. Do you know what? I think this is Dani Alves.
Kunde, Faye, and
Alves and
Tolo
Teles over it. I think Dani Alves is going to hit this.
Hope so.
Alves and Teles. Alves takes over the wall over the bar.
It's they never really looked like challenging the goal there.
No. But we like Dani Alves. So.
We do like Dani Alves, but it's a little bit casual, and did not meet its mark. Cameroon with quite a tall wall, to be fair, so hard to try and get it up and over.
The way he takes it, it looked more like he's putting a long ball into the box. The way he kind of stepped up and just passed it. Guess why Ghana missed a pen?
I don't. Yeah, no. Ayew took that, didn't he? He did not look confident stepping up.
Was Darwin Núñez shoving laser pens in his
Núñez scuffed the pen spot. That's why he got booked, but it worked.
I doubt that was the sole reason.
Nah, he kicked some bloke. That's why I've seen the clip. Like the ref's trying to talk to people, and he just decides to. I couldn't you can't really see from the camera angle, but he's either just kicked him or stood on his foot, and then the ref just goes over and gives him a yellow card.
Don't blame him. Militao driving out of defence. Plays into Anthony.
Lovely, some step overs from Anthony.
And they've got him further up the pitch, to be fair.
Yeah.
But Paul Scholes would be saying, that's a disgrace.
Paul Scholes has just slammed his TV remote.
Doing those ball rolls and then getting tackled.
Ugh. Could have been me. If I see that, I'm going through him.
If he did that in my day, I'd have broke his ankles.
Twice. I'd have broken each ankle and then fixed it and broken it again. Serbia have a second.
So as it would Switzerland now be through on goal? No, Serbia through.
And it's Dusan Vlahovic with the goal.
Dusan Vlahovic.
Dusan Vlahovic.
And as it stands, Serbia.
We're missing all the action with Brazil.
As I say.
Cameroon on the attack. I know they're not anymore.
ITV4.
What? Is it ITV4?
Yeah.
It's quite a way down. We've got...
There it is.
How long left of the half?
10 minutes.
See if they've got a replay going on.
I was going to say, here it is.
Nice, yeah. It's
finish.
a really good finish from Dusan Vlahovic, bearing in on goal.
Who's in goal?
Jan Sommer, mate.
It's not Jan Sommer.
Is it not? Oh, no, it's not. Number 21.
Number 21.
I don't think it's Kulusevski.
Kulusevski.
Not a clue who that random child is. Oh, it's Gregor Kobel.
Oh.
No wonder they're 2-1 down.
What to say? Vlahovic
It's a long way to go.
Serbia
Switzerland
lead
could
again.
still win 3-2. They certainly could. And after watching games earlier today, after watching yesterday, anything could happen. You probably, to see the scoreboard, I was thinking, I think I was 2-1, but no, completely wrong game. But yeah, there we go. It says 0-0 now. As it stands, Serbia through on goal scored. Wow. Yeah.
Are they not just throwing points?
They are, yeah, as well, I think. Goes 4
Serbia will be on
3,
4, Switzerland will be on 3.
They're throwing points.
Yeah, they're just throwing points.
Exit.
Like I said. Serbia have
Focusing
more.
in on the key stats rather than the
Serbia are on 4.
one that matters the most.
I think we spent the last few nights looking at all the nitty-gritty details. We just need to look at the points. And Serbia just go through on 4 points.
But again, a goal for Cameroon, I can't stress enough, would put them through right now.
Wow.
So we'll cut back to that Cameroon game.
Yeah, as it stands, Serbia now
If
going
Brazil
through.
are 1-0 up going into second half or something like that, we might switch over and watch Serbia-Switzerland.
Good catch by Eppercy.
Yeah, Eppercy. We cut back. Eppercy falls into a Brazil player slipped over. Fred to Anthony. Anthony puts it onto his left. Straight across goal. Eppercy does well to hold it though.
Another foul there.
Yeah, he's Serbia for 1 point excess.
Yeah.
As it stands. but yeah, no, Cameroon, all they need is a goal. I know it is Brazil, and they're under the cosh a lot at the moment,
And the medics had to
and they
come
have
on
got a player down.
for
Don't think it's one with the yellow card yet.
probably.
Is it Faye?
I don't know.
Yeah, that looks like the number 19.
15.
Is it 15?
Oh, it could have been 19. Don't have any
15's Kunde, who's on a yellow. 19's Faye, who's on a yellow.
Or if Serbia win.
That looks like a
if
19 to me. It is indeed.
if
Faye is
Serb-
down injured.
If Serbia win and Cameroon win, so basically Cameroon need
It might not
Switzerland
even
to
slip.
draw,
He got
draw or lose,
debooted.
and then fell over because it was debooted.
Faye's nabbed a man's boot and now is
And both
injured.
teams can use this as a drinks break.
Yeah, well, Faye gets some deep heat. Or whatever other things.
Yeah, so
medics have here.
ITV are advertising their games. We should probably advertise our games.
Yes, back tomorrow, everybody. It's USA versus Netherlands. We'll be live from 2:30 for the 3 o'clock kickoff. So look out. I think it's 2:30. I don't know what I said it to. I think it's 2:30. Yeah, and then Sunday, back with England.
Come on.
6:30 live stream then.
Yeah.
Hopefully
So we're
England
covering
win.
the first round of 16 game and the fourth.
Yeah, and then we will be doing 6 and 8. Unfortunately, 5 and 7 look like really nice games.
Can't
I mean,
do.
especially the Morocco-Spain game. But yeah, no, we are limited by
Ederson's
the
also
timings.
Ederson's getting his boots cleaned.
I think it's studs have
Studs
been
being changed.
yeah.
Don't know what's going on there. What if Brazil go 1-0 up?
Then Cameroon are out. Nothing changes.
Okay.
And Brazil's just really comfortable. I mean, Eto's got to be very confused right now because none of his predictions have come true. Truly gutting.
He said Cameroon to win the World Cup.
Yeah, at the moment, doesn't look likely. I'm going to be honest,
So they are
Samuel.
bottom of
But
their group. Love Eto.
you never. I think I don't know what he was smoking, but I want some.
Yes, yes, yes. That was a great save from Martin's header earlier. Yeah. Eppercy. Tipped over the bar. Really good stop.
Yeah. Anyway, back underway now. Faye got some treatment. Faye is back.
Faye is back.
Back again.
Back again.
Eppercy hits it long. Choupo-Moting flicks it over the top. Bit of a mess, but Militao deals well.
Ederson
Ederson
starting over Allison.
comes out, rolls to Freddie. Started over him the other night, dude. Wow.
But obviously Alisson started the first game, didn't he?
Yeah, so is it just rotation or... I mean, Alisson looked like he had a knock there. I think, from what I heard, he was either
Flip
ill or had a
out.
knock.
Yeah.
Middle game, but yeah.
He's been grouped with Germany.
He's gone, isn't he?
He must be.
No, he said they'll evaluate and these things take time.
No,
he's sacked.
Gone. He is gone. Whenever a board says they need to evaluate, you're gone.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know. Football manager. When the board say they need to evaluate, you're gone.
But Belgium in need of a coach. Mexico in need of a coach. Ghana in need of a coach.
Going into the 2026 World Cup, we're going to see a lot of new managers.
Well, I don't think we'll see any of the same. Other than maybe Enrique, I'd say.
Not even Southgate.
For 2026? Sorry, unless he wins this and the Euros in 2024, I do not see Gareth Southgate making 2026.
Well, except time is only 1 second ahead, so I think we'll be alright. But yeah. I forgot about the Euros in between. I think that'll be his last comment. Well, if he wins the World Cup, I think we might give him the Euros.
No, we should bow out on a high. It can't get better from there, can it?
To be fair, if we let him win the World Cup, then we get rid of him. Then the new manager will get the Nations League and then the Euros.
2 Nations League, mate.
I was like, 2
They
Nations
do
League.
treat us too well.
2
I
Nations
don't know how it
League.
works. It's the Nation League
Every 2 years, isn't it?
every other year. I don't know. It's every other year. Every year. I don't think it is every year, is it? I don't know.
No. So that new manager would get
Madrid.
1 Nations League
Martinelli.
and a Euros before 2026 World Cup.
Well, 2 Nations League then.
2 Nations League, yeah. Maybe Chris Houghton will take over as Ghana manager. Maybe.
Ooh, good
Where is
shout.
he nowadays?
He's Dutch leagues, I think.
Alright.
Should we have a look?
What's next for Steven Gerrard?
League One.
This day.
Ipswich Town. Chris, who am I looking for? He is currently working. You know, it looks like he's going Ghana, mate.
Yeah, not surprised. He'll do well there. Did Brighton sack him or did he leave? Brahim had to head that away.
I don't think he left.
Why did he get sacked? I think it was the manager just rotating. I mean, yeah, it's a very, very weak
He
side.
accepted a role as technical advisor to Ghana's national team in February, and he stayed as part of the coaching staff so he could become the manager then.
Alright. Here's Mbeumo. Plays down the line, but his teammates weren't on the same
There you go,
wavelength.
Chris Houghton.
Ball's gone. Edison's coming out and playing a bit of sweeper keeper.
Makes
And he's
sense,
played a pass into Rodrigo, who plays at the Fred. Back to Rodrigo. Here come Brazil. Rodrigo tries playing Anthony, passes too much on it, runs through.
Unfortunately, Serbia Switzerland has turned dead.
Why bring a player and not play him?
No, well, our Southgate.
What's to say?
It's about every player, isn't it?
I guess it also depends how well you get through in the group. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's many.
Yeah,
I don't think there's many of the South
no
Korean.
team will use every single player in their 26-man squad.
Well, no, unless they're getting through all 3 goalkeepers.
Well, no, I mean even just players.
Goalkeepers aren't players.
No, I think outfield players.
Yeah, no. Unless you are just a stacked national team.
Yeah, I know, but I look at it and go, you know, people say, oh, why do they take these players but not playing? Like,
I think you could get through 25 because obviously now you have 11
No,
starting.
but then I look at it and go, Pitt asked that question and I go, would a club manager use 25 different players across 5 games?
No,
Exactly.
because he's got other games to play him in. So you prepare and you rest, but in this tournament,
2-2, Switzerland just scored.
brilliant to see. The
It's
better
all
that
kicking
game
off.
is, the more interesting an
If you
evening
just
this
said it
is.
turned dead and then a minute later
Yeah.
Switzerland have equalised.
Come on, Switzerland. Things we love to see.
I mean, I don't want to put the second half on because I know it's going to be 0-0.
Spriel and Bolo.
Scored their first goal this World Cup. Has he scored their last? Game of the tournament so far. I'm not even watching it.
Sure.
I mean, it's got to topple Cameroon, Serbia, or Ghana, South Korea.
Just stop watching Brazil. Yeah, no, this is like... The problem is, Brazil as a title performs a lot better. We will switch to that game maybe in the second half. You're missing out big time. All right. We'll switch maybe for the second half. But we have only got a minute longer, so might as well stick with
Actually,
this.
if we put Serbia Switzerland on as the game we're watching, I don't think there's many people turn up. Maybe they would because there's loads of goals.
I mean, we know that all the regulars would turn up, but like new viewers and stuff, I think would be less likely to see them.
I think more like to tap into a Brazilian audience than a Serbian one. To be fair though, Nicola.
Yeah. Not here tonight, but is in spirit.
Yeah.
But yeah. Now Serbia will score soon. Wait for it. Okay.
Okay, I'm waiting.
That's Matteo's prediction. Anyway, Trent said, I'm just going out with my mate, aren't I? Everyone is saying Agent Trent, but no.
I saw this.
What?
Who was he with? I can't remember. He's with some other guy, and everyone's saying, "Oh, is Agent Trent recruiting this player to Liverpool?" And he's not. Here's the other Serbia goal, ball across, and both Switzerland goal.
Switzerland goal, yeah, their equaliser. Braylon Bolo
And Brazil come
finishes
forward.
it well.
Here, Martinelli saved again.
This keeper is having a blinder. Gabriel Martinelli is throwing every shot.
They can't beat him.
In the textbook at this guy. And
Poor
Epicey has got everything to match it.
Big save again, tipping it over the bar.
I thought it was more in the
Brazil.
corner, to be fair, but no, that is sort of. It looks like it's hitting the bar anyway. But yeah. Trent's trying to get Bellingham to join Liverpool. Oh
yeah, it's not going to happen.
no.
Corner to Brazil. What's it, 4 minutes?
Todd Bowley's.
I guess Faye was
Yeah,
down.
Faye went down for a bit.
Right, corners we
I
are.
was going to say the amount of times
Top save, agreed. Nick
Faye's
Mack.
parried it out of the stadium.
Anthony plays it to Rodrigo on the air. Is it? No, side name.
Almost trickled in there.
Confusing.
Not a bad little set
Ripple,
piece, that.
And because there's so many bodies in the way, I thought it'd gone in.
Nope.
Yeah, just wide.
Cameroon. Stay alive. Just a little longer.
Staying alive. Staying alive. 3 minutes to get. Sorry, 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go. I can't count from 45 to 40. Plus 4. FC try to cling on to the hope this side can go through. Well, exactly. If the Cameroon keeps at 0-0, I mean.
No, they just need a goal.
Because it's drawing as well. That's the thing. Cameroon.
Unless Switzerland win tonight, Cameroon go through
Exactly,
with a
if
win.
they win.
So. Zambo Anguissa. That's really good from Frank Zambo Anguissa. Gets it to Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting. Plays it out wide. Can the left back deliver it? He does.
Stop.
It's Bamba! Oh, what a
save!
stop! Edison
huge
Moraes
save.
with a brilliant right hand pushes the ball away. It's cleared, but only as far as the number 6 cuts inside. This is a brilliant run. He's down in the box. Referee
It's
does
all
something.
kicking off.
I don't know what that hand gesture was, but it certainly wasn't. That's a Stonewall penalty. Stop play. So, yeah. But Edison with a huge save to deny Brian and Buemo.
Massive stop.
The ball comes in from the left-hand side. It's headed across
It
goal.
makes it, but it's harder because he steps left and Buemo heads it right, and then the bounce just bounces up
And Edison
onto Edison. Really,
just about matches it. What a stop.
both keepers pulling out the theatrics.
All the stops,
to
mate,
Stop,
all the-
stop their team from conceding.
All the saves.
First take on
Sensational.
goal all match.
Not well for Cameroon, maybe. Let me have a cheeky gander.
for Cameroon, Brazil have been peppering FSC with some shots.
Yeah, they have been. 68% possession for Brazil. That is their first shot of the game, Cameroon, with a 0.26 XG. That 10 shots for Brazil, 0.74 XG is all they've can muster.
Flick round the corner to Fred.
So they're not creating high quality chances, is what I've taken away from that.
Martinelli.
But they are drawing a lot of yellows. Here's Gabriel Martinelli.
Tellez. Can Brazil find a goal just before the break? I don't think they got 8 seconds.
Bremer.
And the rest got a
Militao.
whistle in his mouth. And he blows the whistle.
Elbows
and that is
Militao.
half time.
And yes, that is a call to the half. Decent first half of football. Cameroon definitely still in this game. No goal scored. So, if they can stick with this for long enough, maybe they can nick a goal. Cameroon can still get through in this game. As for Brazil,
Who knows?
doesn't really matter, mate. They're not getting knocked out. Unless they lose. No, even if they lose this, they're fine, aren't they? Brazil are through. So, they're fine. Cameroon just need a goal. Brazil, they've not been clinical, and they've not really created anything that great. One big chance, they missed that big chance, they squandered it. Other than that, nothing of any real quality has been created yet. So, I think I can feel too aggrieved, Brazil's creative players, that they've not finished a chance yet. They've not had many good chances, but they have controlled possession. And they have been able to get the ball in decent areas, but nothing too defined.
Or is that half time zone?
I haven't had a notification that it's half time.
Yeah.
Xed and Knick-Knack. Oh no, I think XA saying bye, and then Nick Nack saying good
Okay,
see you in a sec
yeah.
to him. So yeah. See you in a moment, XA.
Cameroon keeper. Agreed, Nick Nack. I mean, the first one to stop Martinelli, the second one to stop Martinelli.
One from Edison, yeah.
Both tipped over the bar. Really, really good.
The second one to a lesser extent, though, because I do feel
was kind
that
of straight at him and he just had to put his hands up. But the first one,
when I initially saw it, I thought it was headed more towards the corner. So.
Yeah. And then Edison's one, I mean, phenomenal stop. Really. It bounced up at him. He got wrongly footed to start off with, but using his body, well, managed to pat. And what the world-class goalkeeper do there is he could have just parried that back out to a Cameroon player, but no, he knocks it out. He gets it out of his penalty area.
Yeah.
He doesn't mess around, gets it gone. In terms of the actual half, Brazil, I mean, better side, really. But not by much. I think Cameroon have done well. They've defended well, and when they have been on the ropes, they've been a little bit desperate, having to make fouls.
But this is my, frustration with teams like Cameroon looking really good in their third games. Where was this sort of performance? I mean, they played really well against Serbia, though, to be fair. They went 1-0 up in that game, then it was 2-1, then it was 3-1. They still brought it back to 3-3. So, yeah. I don't know. Maybe they should have picked up more points in the group. But equally, if they are to win today, it won't really matter.
Yeah, true.
So saving their best performance to last probably isn't too bad. But yeah, also 15 votes in the poll in chat so far. 67% Brazil, 33% Cameroon. No one going for a draw though, and at the moment that is the correct result.
Yeah, very true.
So make sure to get your thoughts in the poll and chat if you haven't already. And of course, get involved. Give us your thoughts on the first half. We'll talk about this game. We'll talk about the Serbia-Switzerland game. Obviously, the impact of all of that, and having a look at the group. And yeah, general chit-chat to the first half. So, is there anywhere that Cameroon can improve? Is there anything they need to change? Or is it just keeping it the same and hope for a goal?
I would have said going forward, but towards the second half, we saw them have a few chances. We saw them Bueno header. We saw them put Brazil under a bit of pressure. I think they've got to keep doing the same thing. They can't keep relying on fouling Brazil to stop them scoring, though.
No, that won't be. Well. It's not sustainable.
But apart from that, they defended well. Epicey has
made some big saves.
Yeah, he's cut when they've needed him.
They can't rely on fouls and FSC.
Yeah.
So they do need to shore up a little bit.
Just a little bit, but apart from that, they've been quite solid. Midfield looked good, and Anguissa running things in there, and Mbuemo and Choupo-Moting on run up front have looked quite good.
They do struggle with the transition. I feel when they've got 10 men behind the ball. Yeah, they're at least 9. They're able to keep it compact and stop Brazil having too many shots. But it's when Brazil are able to hit them on the counter, Cameroon don't recover back quick enough, and that can cause them a few.
I think it's also the way going forwards is what we see Japan do. We saw Doan do it superbly last night, and that's how they won. We've seen it with Asano for Japan. We've seen it with South Korea with Son and Hwang Hee-chan. Yeah. It's that turnover. When they do get the ball back off Brazil, they then need to go. The wide players need to get up the pitch. They need to get on the ball. They need to get out. They need to hit him fast. It's just going from that. It's like going from that defence to attack and going from that attack to defence. Just need to sharpen up because this Brazil side there for the taking. No Marquinhos, no Thiago Silva. Daniel Alves is 39.
If you can, that's the thing. Choupo-Moting might not be the quickest player ever, but if you get him in behind Daniel Alves, Daniel Alves is not catching.
Exactly.
But yeah, question from Nick Nack. What's the biggest surprise for you guys so far in this World Cup? You see, a few suggestions here. Denmark going out, South Korea going through, Germany being knocked out. I think it depends on when you've asked me. Because if it's the biggest shock from the night it happened, like Germany going out, I would have expected that on the day.
Yeah.
Before it happened. Very realistic considering how they've played at this tournament. But before the tournament, if you tell me Germany getting knocked out, I think I've predicted it in our World Cup predictions, but I still wouldn't,
I always have kind of believed in Japan. Same with South Korea.
Yeah,
I knew Uruguay weren't very strong.
I said Japan would top the group.
Well, I thought Ghana would get through, but South Korea did instead. I
thought Spain would get knocked out.
I can't really name two. For me, it is between Germany getting knocked out and Australia going through. I think that's gone really under the radar.
Australia getting through, Denmark getting knocked out both ways, I'd argue.
I think it's more the fact that Australia got through. Because I thought Tunisia would have even got through ahead of Australia.
Really?
They've got, who's his name? What, Dyke?
Yeah, mate, Mitchell.
Dyke and Mitchell. Who are they?
Mitchell Dyke.
Mitchell Dyke.
He's one guy.
He's so good though. It's like Amzu.
Lecky scored in the game against.
Lecky.
Was it
You could
final
say
game?
he got quite lucky.
That was absolutely woeful. He scored against Denmark, and Tunisia as well. Took 4 points and still didn't get through.
Yeah, I know.
Just insanity, honestly. But yeah, this has been the most mental World Cup of all time. At least, yeah, for a good while. Obviously, I've seen a few people say it doesn't really compare to France '98. I think we'll have to see how the tournament progresses, obviously. We could have an even more insane round of 16. And also, I did see a good tweet earlier as well, that everyone's expecting a Messi versus Ronaldo showdown in the final. Portugal versus Argentina. But at this rate, it's going to be Morocco versus Senegal.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, what a final that would
I
be.
think Morocco could... I think the one surprise could be Spain waltz the group. But I look at it, they beat Spain 7-0.
Bold round 16 predictions, what are we saying? Chat, get involved as well, but what is yours?
I've got 2.
Oh.
I think tomorrow, I mean it's a bit given away, but I think US.
Oh, you fucking stolen mine.
I think US could beat Netherlands. My other one is I think Morocco could beat Spain.
I was going to say USA will beat Netherlands.
Yeah.
I think Poland could beat France.
South Korea beat Brazil?
No, not a chance. Absolutely not a chance.
Portugal. Could you see either Serbia, Switzerland, or Cameroon beating Portugal though?
Depends who it is. This Cameroon side, I don't think they've got enough.
I think,
but Serbia and Switzerland.
The only other
possibly.
upset we could see is Poland beat France.
Yeah, Japan, Croatia. How would you call that one?
Japan. I don't think
probably
it's an
be the
upset
same for me. Well, it is. Sorry, finalists at the last tournament.
Yeah, I suppose, but I also look at it. I know they're playing for the point against Belgium. That's all they really needed. But they weren't great against Morocco. Weren't great against Belgium. And Canada, no offence to them, they look poor.
Yeah, Croatia haven't demonstrated that they're good in this tournament so far, but they are still a very, very good nation. You know, you reel off the names: the Perisic, the Modric, the Kovacic, the Brozovic, even Andre Kramaric. You know, it's such a good team. Josko Gvardiol, one of the highest rated young centre halves as well.
Poland look good.
I don't know. Poland are so hit and miss because
they were rubbish against Mexico.
I was going to say both teams. That was the most depressing game of the World Cup.
The thing is, I think for me,
it promised so much. Then was just
equally.
so bad.
Actually, should we do that? What's been the worst game of the World Cup? Poland.
Mate, that's a harder one than what's been the best.
It would be Japan, Costa Rica if Costa Rica hadn't scored.
Nah,
I'm sorry.
Still boring.
That first 45 minutes at 10 a.m. in the morning, I think I actually fell back asleep. I woke up to watch it and then fell asleep again. It was so bad.
Yeah.
So bad.
I think the only other round 16 games we've not spoken about.
Australia, Argentina. Do you think
you never know, do you?
Mitchell Dyke?
Yeah. Maybe someone else I've never heard of will score
Lucky
a goal.
Lecky?
Yeah.
Mile Jednak and Tim Cahill come
I
back.
cannot imagine Mile Jednak can even... Does he play football anymore?
I don't know.
Like, just in general. So yeah, Lecky, Duke, they've been the best. Goodwin obviously scored against France.
Oh yeah, good win.
They got Jackson Irvine.
Ellen Moy.
Like, also one player, Harry Souter, baller, plays for Stoke. He's been injured all year, though, for Stoke.
Matt Ryan,
He's now back at the
Lingard.
World Cup. I can't imagine
He
so.
is
He actually?
I saw it, yeah.
How did they get through? Matt Ryan's in goal.
Is he still at Arsenal?
No.
Oh.
No, he's just... I don't know, he's a big man now. I don't know where.
Are you sure he's
Matt
not
Ryan's
just a third keeper?
No, he's not.
How do you know that?
Went on loan from Brighton and then I think he got binned. Let me have a look. Where is Matt Ryan? Guess the footballer live. He's at Copenhagen.
Oh, that man's fallen off.
Well, I mean, Champions League. Is he their starting kit? He's played 6 matches this year. He got a 4.8 rating against France, an 8.2 against Tunisia, and a 7.8 against Denmark. He's kept 2 clean sheets.
Wow.
Fair play, Matty Ryan. I've also just closed football as well, accidentally, but yeah.
Okay, going into the second half then. Any changes you're making?
Probably just the entire Brazil team.
Okay.
No. Brazil, no, not yet. But if they care about winning this game, then maybe they'll throw someone on. But they should be fine now to just coast through. Cameroon.
Is Boubacar on the pitch?
Yeah, he started tonight.
Alright. Who have they got on the bench?
Let's have a look at their bench options. So, I mean, they've got Toko Akambi, they've got Olivier Ncham. Barring that, there isn't a lot.
And I've seen a
in
bloke
the
called
bench.
Ghost, so I like the look of him.
Go at. Not even
Oh, look like O-U-S.
close.
Ghost.
As for Brazil, a couple players to call upon.
Rafinha,
Richarlison, Vinicius Junior, Bruno Guimaraes,
I don't see Bruno Guimaraes get minutes.
even Everton, Paqueta. There's options there. Weatherton.
Weatherton?
He has to play for Everton, surely. Everton and Weatherton, if they play on the same side, that is a brilliant combination.
SPL. Scotland.
Yeah, makes sense.
Australian.
That part, no, but
Okay.
that's the sort of level I would
I
expect.
I don't support. I don't mind though. Hang on, who plays them in the next round? I wouldn't mind, because there's more chance of England beating the US than Netherlands beating the US.
What? That's a complete wrong side of the draw.
Oh.
We're not going to play either of them in the final, are we? They'll play Argentina or Australia. If the US had to play Argentina...
Oh my god, make it US, Australia.
Mate, imagine one of them in the semis of the
That's what I'm
World
saying.
Cup.
We could see Japan or one of Japan and Morocco.
Yeah?
Can't we in the semis?
Or Spain, which would be less interesting.
Yeah, that would be a lot more boring.
Yeah. But I don't want USA to have an excuse to call the game soccer. I swear, if they win the tournament or something mental like that, and the
Football's
reigning
a total
champions
game.
go in being hosts. Has
We
that
do-
ever happened before?
What?
Have the reigning champions ever hosted the next tournament? Because obviously you host well in advance.
I mean, just recent years,
So-
South Africa didn't win it in 06.
Yeah, no.
Um,
And Brazil didn't win it in 10.
France didn't win it in 14. Sorry, Russia didn't
Russia
win it in
didn't.
14. Russia definitely didn't win it in 14.
I don't remember Qatar winning 2018, but I might have missed that
Oh,
part. So no, I think it would be the first host in a while.
yeah, I know we'd face France or Poland. Well, we might as well say we're going to face France.
But yeah, when two of the hosts
Equally.
go out bottom of... Not, well, no.
Actually, no, not
Let's
equally.
go out bottom of
not
the group
equally.
in the end.
But then Szczesny's put in a good shift for Poland. But they were also awful.
I don't know. I
Look at the
can't
Saudi and
call that game.
Argentina game. They were rubbish in both of them. Szczesny got them out of jail.
But yeah, of course, that'll be Sunday. We'll know that by the time we're live for England-Senegal.
Yes.
We'll be having our all-day sesh ready for the England.
Yeah. And also, yeah, tomorrow, Netherlands, USA.
And then if we do
what's the
win
other game
that,
after that? We
we've
won't be live
probably
for.
got to play
We'll
France.
be live for Netherlands, USA, but there was still a game tomorrow.
It is Argentina versus Australia.
Oh, okay.
Then Monday we've got Japan, Croatia, and Portugal versus the winner of this. Tuesday is then Brazil versus, going to be Brazil now, isn't it? Against
South Korea.
South Korea, that's it.
And,
Morocco, Spain.
but we're watching Brazil.
I think so anyway, I might be wrong there.
We're watching Brazil again.
There's still...
We should really
way
watch
around.
Serbia
Brazil
Switzerland
in that.
today.
Yeah, we should have. But hindsight's a wonderful thing. We will probably... We'll watch a bit of Brazil. But if it all kicks off in Serbia... If you guys are...
There's another goal, we're switching over.
No, if there's a goal in this game, more likely. If there's another goal, if there's a goal in the other game, we've already missed it. No
Oh,
point,
yeah.
but
Oh, Brazil score, though. If Cameroon score,
Mate.
we're not swapping over.
well, either way, nothing else is going to happen after that.
Well, no, it will, because Cameroon have something to fight for.
Oh yeah, I guess. But yeah, no, if Brazil score, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
That's it. Group done.
Anyway, thanks, guys.
You reckon we'll
for,
face Spain in the semis?
support on this stream.
Oh, we're looking like the views. Oh,
Good
quite high.
start, but
Yeah, I was going to say,
we've only been live for an
we
hour
were
yet.
in the
We've only been live
depths.
for an hour yet.
Yeah, hey, amazing. Anyway, we are now on the way for the second half. Zambo and Gisa knocks it back, and his centre halves are going to move it around between themselves. I don't think we have any changes at half time. I didn't see any graphics or anyone running on the pitch. And welcome to the stream. Watch FIFA World Cup live free. Now, I don't think he's here for the stream, so
Welcome to the stream. If you haven't been here before, make sure to subscribe,
make
leave
sure
a
to
like,
get involved in the
comment.
poll and chat, mate.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But yeah, still no
Who
votes
do you
for a
think's gonna
draw.
win?
Still no one going for a draw. Interesting. But 35% think that Cameroon could win this game. I love the optimism from
I think this will end
people in
0-0.
chat. Yeah?
And I think despite
That's
Cameroon
incredibly depressing.
I think despite Cameroon not losing, they'll still go out
Yeah,
because they need a win. Who knows?
could happen.
Now it's coming home. I'm not gonna keep saying it's coming home, but every time we play, I'm gonna win. I am 100% we're winning this until we get knocked out, which we won't, as I say every time.
That's the thing. I'm trying to just enjoy the moment because I feel like I'm already thinking, we're going to lose to France, aren't we?
I've got to, if we beat Senegal
tomorrow.
tomorrow, so on Sunday, it's just gonna be limbs.
You turn up here tomorrow expecting England, Senegal. You're going to be massively disappointed.
All buying out for a Cameroon
Well
corner.
dealt with by Bremer.
We saw what Japan did at the start of the second half to Spain. Could Cameroon do
There are no
something?
changes for Cameroon. Maybe they've brought on Toko Akambi or something like that, but I feel like that would weaken them. I feel like they've got their best front three on the pitch, which they haven't had in the other games. I mean, look at Serbia. In the Serbia game, they had Abubakar to bring on. That changed the game.
I think that you raise a good point. Cameroon could be invigorated, and then they get in the dressing room. The manager's gone, look, guys, this game is level. If we score now, we're going through. Come on.
And even if Serbia do find a winner,
that is true. Actually, that's a good question, Max. Do you think,
them.
as a manager, okay, first of all, do you think that the Cameroon manager has shown them to score?
they might have looked for themselves though. Do they have their phones in
I
that?
doubt they're out their phones during half time. Would you, as a manager, tell your players, look, guys, this game's a draw.
Depends on the nation.
Let's stop the game. Alex Tellez has gone down on his head. He hasn't got
It's
that hard on his
his
head.
knee.
So why has the ref stopped the game?
Don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, sure, they know the score. I think one way or another, people shouting it around the stadium. You never know.
I think I would. I think if they're a small team that haven't, aren't expected to get through,
Because
it might need a little bit more motivation.
Either way, oh no, but you don't want to tell him if Switzerland.
Maybe you just say, look.
Hopefully Alex Tellez is alright. He's still down.
Maybe you just go, we don't need to worry about the other score, guys, because if we do what you're doing, you give your motivational team talk. We deserve to be here. We've fought in 2 games and we're fighting against Brazil. We've held them off for 45 minutes.
3-2 Switzerland.
45. But now we've got drama.
Tellez is in. Do you want to switch on?
I'm going to, yeah.
3-2 to the Swiss side.
We're switching over. Unless that happens, unless we see a notification, we're going to Serbia, Switzerland. Who's bagged for the Swiss army? Don't know, just cut to the very sad keeper.
Well,
I don't know, it could be centre half.
Serbia have got to respond now, haven't they?
Remo Freuler, Nottingham Forest's
finest.
Yeah.
Oh, look at those suits, they're brilliant.
No.
Switzerland fans going mental. And Remo from.
I'm going to give it a yellow card. I was in my FIFA World Cup fantasy team.
Which
And I've also
one?
got Alisson as
Goalkeeper or
well. I
midfielder?
had an absolute mare this week.
What's happened? Oh, defensive nightmare. Defensive nightmare here. What? Ball in. Oh, the water pass. Oh, that is beautiful
it's techie.
football.
It's a beautiful finish. The
One
lovely
touch
little.
football.
Oh, that is from Vargas. That is disgustingly
Chelsea
good.
signed by Lawton,
Oh, what a lovely that little flick.
And Freuler, brilliant finish. You saw the keeper go one way, he knocked it the other.
Yeah.
I'm calling 7-5 Serbia.
The way this game's playing out so far, it definitely could be. Does Freuler even get in the Forest side?
No.
No. I don't know why you'd leave Atalanta for a bit part role at Nottingham Forest, but
Here
each
comes
their own.
Switzerland again.
Switzerland are bursting forward again here. Nothing comes of
We only
that
joined
particular attack.
Brazil,
Linkovic
Cameroon,
Savic.
utterly disappointed.
I swear, if I get a notification Choupo-Moting's bent it top corner from 50 yards out, I'm going to kick off that we've switched to this game. But yes.
But yeah, I mean, now, why has it gone dead?
Are there more Forest players at the tournament than Villa players?
No.
You sure about that?
There's 4 Villa players.
Yeah, but Forest
Wow.
have got Freuler, not Owen, Johnson. They've got to have more than that, haven't they?
Yeah. Villa have got Cash,
Emmy,
Dendonka, and
that's it, isn't it?
one more, isn't there?
Could Coutinho get called up there?
What's the time? They're in the 50 plus 50-10, 50-11, 50-12,
Oh yeah.
50-13, 50-14, 50-15. Trementing scores, and I've seen most things tonight. I mean, that would just top it all off, wouldn't it?
Oh, what a World Cup, mate! If Choupo-Moting scores and then gets through.
I swear there was 4 Villa players. Cash, Emmy, Dendonga.
Not that I can think of. Didn't go in the end.
No, Douglas didn't go either.
Neither did Mingsy or Konza
No,
with England.
Buendia didn't go.
Kamara didn't, I presume.
No.
No Kante replacement there in Boubacar Kamara.
I don't know then.
Yeah, no, you're waffling, mate. You're a waffle merchant. Anyway, Switzerland on the ball.
You know, obviously one of them's now.
Vidva now. If you are just joining, we've switched over to Serbia, Switzerland, since this seems
So it goes for Cameroon.
infinitely more interesting game. Though, if Cameroon go and score, I will cry. Here's Vanja Milinkovic-Savic, the Serbian shot stopper. Plays it to his centre half. Yeah, hopefully we see some more goals, see some more action in this game. Vrilovola putting the pressure on Milinkovic-Savic, clears. Tadic, it's not Tadic, it's a 16. So I'm going to fill up those lineups.
That's a good idea. Switzerland just another possession. Now as it stands, they will go through second and they will go on to play Portugal.
Who's this? Sorry, Switzerland.
Yeah.
That's definitely a winnable game. That's definitely a winnable game.
Portugal, I know they've rested against
both
South
European
Korea.
Sides in and around. I think Switzerland, 15th in FIFA World Rankings. Portugal probably like 8th.
Oh, no, they won the Nations League, didn't they? It's pretty higher. On the FIFA.
FIFA. I think they're still increasing. FIFA.
It says there, doesn't it? It says on Footmob under the team's name. It says 15 for Switzerland, 21 for Serbia. That's Serbia, which we clicked on. Pavlovic bringing down Mbolo
Portugal. Ah, 9th. That was a good guess. As for Switzerland, yeah, I knew I was right on that one. But yeah, that would be an interesting game.
What link am I clicking on?
The links will get probably get blocked in chat.
But yeah, it's a big celebration for Switzerland. They lead again in this game. The second time.
Who's Switzerland?
So it went 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, 2-3. Roger want Darwin Núñez. I don't care. Kostic to Pavlovic.
Is it a fact though?
Ball looking
I've
for
not seen
Mitrovic. Can he spin his man? Nearly. I was saying, there she keeps going out of the way for the third Swiss goal. Well, the thing is, that's why Freud put it whatever, because the keeper dived early. He dived early to try and predict where it was going, but so Freud went, oh, okay, mate, I'm just going to put it the other side then. Mitrovic, good hold-up play. That is
here we go.
Not a good tackle.
The mirror.
Oh, the mirror, not a chance. Oh, there might be a... No. Xhaka fouling Tadic there. It's
Bruno
reported.
Fernandes is a target of Real Madrid.
I think reported is completely different to confirmed. Fred is off the pitch. What do you mean? Oh, subbed off.
Well, yeah, he didn't just sprint off, did he?
Well, I thought he was sent off. I thought he was sent off.
We'd say he's been sent off then, not off the pitch.
Fred subbed off early. Who for? Bruno Guimaraes.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything, mate. You're awful, mate.
Bruno. And two changes here. Gudelj. Oh, God, not this again. And Jovic on for Vlahovic and
Veckovic.
Veckovic.
McTominay coming on. Why is McTominay Brazilian now? I don't like that.
Diego Ramos World Cup debut, yeah. Flicked on to Mitrovic. He's brought down. He's bounced around for Serbia. It's hacked clear.
So apparently Villarreal want to loan in Billy Gilmore. Gone to the mirror.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
no, Bruno has played already.
Is he? When? Did he come on against Switzerland? Because I didn't watch that game, so it's boring. Oh, Mitrovic does what he can.
Oh, Switzerland. Yeah, I was going to say, we watched Brazil-Serbia, if you don't.
Yeah, he didn't come on in that game. Brilliant Brole fouled there. That's a yellow card for Pavlovic.
Yeah, deserved.
Marquinhos on.
I've already seen him make about 2 or 3 challenges already, so we've been watching a few
minutes. This game's infinitely better. Yeah. Pavlovic will miss the next game if Serbia are to progress, but they do need 2 goals now.
And Vidma.
Switzerland will probably, they're happy with where they are now. They know, as it stands, they only need a draw.
Freuler loses
handball
possession
there.
and that, yeah.
Is that Pavlovic again?
Oh my god, this guy's not getting to the end of the game. There is not a chance. No, it's Lukic. Lukic handball. I thought it might have been Pavlovic. Welcome another World Cup
back
FIFA World Cup Live 3.
The stream, watch FIFA World Cup Live 3.
I just don't believe him.
Yeah, if you haven't subscribed already, make sure to do down below. Leave a like and get involved in the chat. Thanks
interesting early message of just a link and J. But yeah,
thanks for that. Glad you're enjoying the content. Freuler, Shaqiri,
Big
and number 5's walked away. Shaqiri and Xhaka over this one. Well, they play it short.
So
puts it in, back post.
It's not finished.
He's
put it over.
What
From close range, he tried to just dink it too cutely over the goalkeeper. It's off the pitch. He's dinked it over the entire goal.
He's like what John Stones did.
Puts it across.
He's offside. Oh, no, he's not.
Oh, no, he's not. It's fine. Just needed to poke that home.
To be fair, difference. The goalkeeper was right. He had to hit it over the
goalkeeper.
Should be 4-2. So last thing to say, put kind of watch the game, see what they want to see. That's just I don't know. Is it the time? Knick-knack. The timer is accurate for the Cameroon Brazil.
Yeah. Sorry, it's not to Serbia Switzerland because we didn't envision just pinning off Cameroon Brazil. But this does seem, on hindsight, we should have just covered this game. But yes, Tadic.
Also, Trent can't defend Trent cannot defend the fact that he can't even defend off the pitch. He can't defend people's criticisms of him.
Well, yeah, I don't like. I think there is. Yeah, I agree. There is sort of an agenda now because it's become a thing that Trent can't defend. But equally, there are way too many scenarios where he's demonstrated an inability to defend. So there is very valid criticism out there, and to just blanket it all as an agenda is just incorrect.
Every time he does make a mistake, people are going to mention it, aren't they? Cause
it's amplified now because people are looking for it. But equally, he made mistakes in the first place. He continues to make mistakes defensively. They will be pointed out, and to try and imply that everyone is just, like
Lukaku had a bad,
out for him in some way.
BBC highlights.
Good chance for Pavlovic.
BBC highlights on BBC Sport for the Belgium loss yesterday say Lukaku misses big chances as Belgium crash out. And that now, because he had a bad season at Chelsea, now every time he makes a mistake or doesn't have a good game, it's being plastered everywhere.
I do love that. If, saw a comment that if Lukaku plays well, he's Inter Milan's forward, but if he plays badly, he's on loan Chelsea striker.
Yeah.
Welcome to the stream, Oscar. Congratulations on hitting 1k subs, lads. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Buzzing, reached the goal. Still deciding what our goal for next year will be, whether we'll have one or whether we'll just keep vibing in it.
Just see what we get to.
But yeah. Crazy how Lukaku didn't score. Yeah, he did have a lot of chances.
Yeah, he did. He did have big chances, but again, that title didn't single out Hazard, didn't single out any other, didn't see De Bruyne there.
Didn't mention how Lukaku worked hard to get in those positions to get the chances.
Didn't talk about how De Bruyne didn't, contribute to anything. Shaqiri does well, cuts in. That's a brilliant.
But they know that by titling it, Lukaku.
Everyone's going, oh my god, that's
lol.
funny.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's only played half an hour of football this season. Lukaku's not match fit.
I mean, he's hardly match fit anyway when he does play football.
I was going to say, most professionals, just definition of match fit is not Lukaku's definition of match fit.
4 big chances missed, crazy.
Also, Bergman said the gamble.
Again, though, if Haaland misses 4 big chances, we all just go, that's alright, he's a robot.
Nah, we wouldn't, though.
No, but we would. Because he'd have scored another 3.
Well, yeah, exactly. If he did just miss 4 big chances,
ball in.
Lukaku
Mitchell,
is.
Oh, falls. It has it. Oh, it's an effort over the bar. Tadic.
But there is a certain, thing against Romelu Lukaku because
defensively. Sorry, you go.
Remember back to Sky Sports. They put out that video obviously of Lukaku's 12 touches against Villa, but never put anything out about Haaland.
No, and Haaland did it. That's the thing, when Lukaku did it was like, oh my god, look at Lukaku's 12 touches against Crystal Palace. When Haaland did it, it was like, does Haaland actually need to touch the ball?
Yeah.
I'd say Trent's better defensively than he was at the start of the season. On what evidence?
He's made less glaring errors.
He's played less. That's the difference. Milner's been playing. Joe Gomez has been playing. He hasn't played for England yet. Exactly. I haven't seen him have to defend as much because again Liverpool got stronger. Fabinho coming back to full fitness.
But also, like the big error was I remember the Napoli game for Liverpool where Kvaratskhelia tore him a new one. By the time they played Napoli again, Napoli already through. That game was pretty much a friendly.
Touch find still a hat trick. Very true. That's a poor pass from Tadic.
Well, yeah, that was the game he didn't score in, wasn't it? The Bournemouth game. But that he's only isn't something like he's only had. That's one of his 2 games he's not scored in.
Yeah,
or something like that.
Bournemouth are the only team to keep him quiet.
There's only one other game that he's not got a single contribution in. So, and even in that Bournemouth game, he got an assist.
Yeah, that's insane.
Haaland is a very good player. That is the most obvious thing you'll ever hear on the stream. But
anything happening in Brazil, Cameroon? Do you have a look?
I mean,
since we put this game on, nothing has happened. Well, to be fair, we've seen a couple of chances. Cable, Akanji, out ball over the top. That's not going to make it.
Also, another thing of this World Cup, obviously, is without the winter stuff, we'll be trying to qualify for the Euro 2024 in 3 months. Feels mental, but
we're not ready. We're not ready, please.
Yeah. But that's the thing. Could the World Cup have an effect on that? Because nations will still be changing managers. So does this hand nations that haven't been to the World Cup an advantage?
Albania. Blake's been there about 15 years.
I think Albania will qualify for the Euro 2024.
How has that been given as a Switzerland throw? Rodriguez just kicked off. City lost both games.
Yeah, I think Albania will qualify for the 2024 Euros. They got a nice grade.
Technically, Liverpool didn't stop Haaland. VAR did because Haaland did. He got goal contribution, didn't he?
Yeah, and that should have been. That should
have been rolled off. Ball in, Cable catches. So this the guy's broken every. Oh, obviously. Yeah. Haaland is the best striker on earth right now.
But could he do it on a wet, windy night in Stoke?
I don't know. I don't know.
14 shots down for Brazil, 65% possession, so it's not complete dominance, but. Yeah, it doesn't look like Cameroon had 2 shots of setting off.
Actually, no, it wasn't a wet, windy night in Stoke. It was a wet, windy night in West Bromwich. And it was
if he really wants to prove it, if he really wanted to prove it, then Haaland would have gone to Ashton United on loan and shown us what he can do. But no, he's scared.
That are literally just puddles.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's no grass.
It's a centre back who
nets have got holes in them.
Doesn't realise that 2 footing players is no longer part of the game.
Ref's turned up 15 minutes late.
Absolutely.
The lino's just...
Ref's not turned up at all, it's a foul.
The lino's just, I don't know, a spectator in a bib.
A substitute.
Haaland scores a goal, the right has his flag up and he's calling for VAR. It's just a bloke who's been filming on his phone. It's worth noting that you can't change VAR decisions. The pass... Well, I do, yeah. What I'm saying...
Tadic, Mitrovic, well taken, and he's gone down. He's gone down softly. The ref waves it away.
I think that's a pen. We want the VAR.
VAR are going to have a look at that, aren't they?
Let's just see.
Mitrovic's got some cramp. The Switzerland defender's helping him out.
He did go down softly, but they're checking it. They are checking it.
Lukic is in the referee's face. The referee's running away from him.
Because why? Because surely Mitrovic's getting the ball.
Oh, that's theatrical. That should be yellow. He's dived. That should be a yellow card. I know VAR can't award yellow, but that should be. He's been shot. Mitrovic has been shot.
That's hilarious. He's not even touching him when he goes down. He's not even touching him.
That's the most blatantly obvious dive.
Oh, that is brilliant from Alexander Mitrovic. Why are some fuming? Watch the replay, please.
Someone needs to show a replay.
Not convinced. No, I'm not either, Nick Nack, I'll be honest.
I don't know, it's a tight goal.
I'll tell you now, why are the subs on the pitch?
Oh, mate.
Why are they on the pitch?
They need to keep their players in line. Now, it's
What's
kicking off. There's a yellow card awarded to all the substitutes, I think. All the Serbian subs have been booked.
Please, someone, just show him a replay.
Milinkovic-Savic's just pushed some bloke in the head.
The manager's just trying to push everyone off.
Yeah. Because you can't have a load of players going on who are all on yellow cards because they've decided to have a scrap.
Yeah, just slightly.
Can we please see, the VAR monster's there. Let's just show the Serbian subs a replay.
Come on, guys.
Of Mitrovic literally pulling off the biggest dive ever.
Radkovic has been pre-dag.
Predrag Radkovic has been booked. Did Mitrovic just dive? No, mate, it's clearly a penalty.
I think that's a good time to
so
get
much
back
contact.
to Brazil.
You reckon?
Yeah. Please, I can't watch this. I don't know.
I feel like there's an air of animosity.
This game usually kicks off, and now it is kicking off.
I thought Shakira was wearing jeans there.
What's going on here?
Like this, because it's the white top of the shirt, and then the shorts and that are grey. And I thought it was like a coach or something walked on there in his jeans and his
Switzerland shirt. I think there's a bit of confusion because Maximovic was just standing ready to come on. But I think the ref thought he was a player and was trying to wave him on. And he's like, no, ref.
Well, he is a player, so he's right in that regard. Let's just hit the camera, man.
Boot it out. He needs to dive 5 seconds earlier. I mean, even then, I think...
Nah, if he'd gone down when the contact happened, he might have gone down.
I say his name.
Number 6, it is Maximovic.
No, say that. What?
No, different guy.
Oh, no. What a tackle on Anthony. I'm sure it was. Here comes Serbia. Oh, it kicked off.
Is it a tackle that, like, Dave from Swindon would applaud?
Or is it a tackle that Maldini would?
Yeah.
To be fair, Dave in Swindon and Maldini are quite similar.
Yeah. Both in touch their own opinions. We are going to now see Fernandes for Switzerland.
Both were.
Is this Jedson?
I don't know. No teams won all 3 games yet, have they? And England are the best goal difference. Whoop whoop. Do we?
Ed Millicent, is it not?
I think Spain won 7-0 and then lost 2-1.
That is Ed Millicent Fernandes. He was a right back. No, I sent her off a few weeks ago. Now he's number 2.
Our goal difference is... Oh yes, Matteo, tell us his outstanding news. And yeah, no team has won all 3 games.
Ed Millicent Fernandes.
But Brazil could, obviously. There's still 22 minutes to go in the Brazil
Alright, so Shaqiri and So are off. Fernandes, who again
goal. Oh dear,
Pavlovic
he's had a mare tonight.
And he's flicked that behind, past Milinkovic-Savic. And then Shaqiri doesn't do the Albanian eagle, but he does shush the Serbian fans. So
a few days ago, San Marino scored last minute eagles for St. Lucia. I mean, it's a point.
They almost lost to play St. Lucia. Mate, those two, they should just start a thing. I do feel like there should be a World Cup for the worst teams. Imagine how mint that would be. Just like
for the non-league teams, you have the FA Trophy.
Yeah,
because
let's
they
get
can't
like
win the FA Cup.
St Kitts and Nevis and Bermuda,
Trinidad and
Tobago, yeah, Togo,
yeah, Tonga,
Cambodia, all the nations like that.
So they're mostly African and Caribbean.
Isn't that like Principe? Is that something?
I'm trying to think of one that isn't Caribbean or African.
Well, you could have like North Macedonia,
Malaysia,
and stuff like that. Well, North Macedonia are probably a bit of other anyway.
Philippines, they've got Neil Etheridge.
Yeah,
that's about it.
Bit of knowledge there for you. So Serbia coming forward, by the way, but
Mongolian.
Can't make much.
So you got Mongolia players.
Yeah, maybe. The top 32 worst teams, but nobody would watch it. I would.
I'd love it.
Santa May and Principe, there we go. Mate, you're telling me if they put the 32 worst ranked FIFA football teams in the competition, you're not watching that?
What they call it, the
Wanky World Cup.
So obviously you have the FA Cup and the FA Trophy. What do they call it? The World Cup and the World Plate?
No.
World Spoon?
No. Again, too big.
World...
Egg thing.
The World
Egg holder.
The World Egg Holder. You're telling me you're not going to watch San Marino?
You get a little gold egg holder.
You're telling me you don't want to watch San Marino versus Trinidad and Tobago for an egg holder?
Tuvalu, there we go. Greenland have a national team. See?
Exactly.
Brilliant idea. Make it happen at FIFA.
Yeah.
Gianni Infantino, today you feel creative.
You felt so many things.
Today you feel inspired.
Today you feel like an egg holder. Here's Tadic. Slots in Mitrovic.
Today I feel San Marino.
Mitrovic.
Yeah, it's well blocked.
Oh, the ref gets in the way a bit there, I'll be honest. Wow, I mean, we've just created an idea. We'd sponsor it as well.
Yeah, the football chat brings you the
World Egg Holder.
worst teams in the
World Egg
world.
Holder 2026.
Yeah.
No, we wouldn't do it at the same time. Wouldn't do it at the same time.
No, we wouldn't want to.
We'd go in the gap year between the World Cup and the Euros.
Yeah, and we
25.
make sure to do it so that it doesn't clash with the women's international tournaments.
Yes.
So we'd get them prime viewing figures just after that sort of time, so June. So we'll go June, July sort of time. So we need to go after that, but before like the August games kick off. So I think we'll have a 2-week period.
There's not that many teams.
Nah, we'll get the 32 worst. Full World Cup schedule.
Okay.
Like 4 weeks.
Yeah, we could do that.
4 weeks, 5 weeks. Well, we couldn't, but I'm sure that's possible.
I think Rashford better than it right. Well, that's not unpopular. That's delusional. I am already fed up with these unpopular opinions.
Yeah, no, I don't want to see any more of these.
anymore.
Green vs San Marino in the Minnow World Cup in the North Caledonia
Yeah,
Islands.
and you know where to play it.
Scotland, maybe make it involved.
Yeah.
Bit of silverware.
I don't know where. I mean, obviously, it'd be a bit impractical. But you know when you see those things like 10 coolest football pitches in the world.
We just put like the nice most travelling possible.
No, get those ones in the mountains or on a volcano.
Yeah, but they're not all near each other, are they?
But I want to see St Kitts and Nevis versus Trinidad and Tobago on a pitch next to a volcano.
Get the Vatican involved. Pope's up front.
Yeah.
Cyprus. They might be good actually. Like they're like better than the worst.
The only player I know is Hector Siran.
Yeah, but it says a lot. You know a player.
Leighton Orient.
Like even like Kosovo and that, I think would be too strong to compete.
Newcastle set to land a new shirt sponsor. Is it Sports Direct?
Is it Saudi Arabia? Just their flag on the middle of the shirt.
Still want to qualify that first. Or how about the FA Cup style?
No, because they're not the worst.
Everything's placed every team in a randomly draw. Yeah, just do an FA Cup style.
What, just international? Well, the problem is that's going to take so long. Yeah, but you could play like the preliminary rounds, I guess.
Yeah.
Would
nobody cares
qualification for the World Cup make more sense if it was like knockout-y style?
No,
it wouldn't.
We'd lose. Because when we have our one bad game against like Andorra and we lose because I don't know, some random geezer scored. They would lose someone like Papua New Guinea or someone.
I think they're still too strong, but maybe.
Yeah.
I'm talking like Lesotho would be in it if they've got a national team.
I'm also thinking like the African teams that don't even make AFCON.
Guatemala, Grenada, the Bahamas,
Menorca,
Antigua and Barbuda.
Mallorca.
Neither of them are countries.
Well, they can make their own teams.
No, they can't.
They're separate islands, they count.
That's like us creating one for a county.
Yeah.
You can't just decide you're a country
We'll make the Essex
start an
football.
international team. Yes, God, mate.
And Bolo, fix on the corner, no one's there.
Well, the Kent national team, mate. How's that going to go?
Yeah. Yeah, teams in the 10th tier, but yeah, they're still playing the FA Cup.
Zakaria.
The preliminary rounds. They have to go through a lot and they have to face a lot of tough teams, but you never know.
Dominican Republic, you literally play Mariano as number
Is
9.
Republic. Now we're just trying to work. Now we're just trying to work out what how.
Should we get the FIFA rankings up?
God. Who are the 32 worst? I love those 10 people watching us just talk about creating the World Egg Holder 2025 competition.
We should just we should do that.
But
Gianni Infantino.
Sand. Yeah.
You said 10 there. Half of them are left. I don't know. They've listened to enough. They've heard enough of this.
This is what I mean. Yours says 5. Mine says it's just got 14.
Wow. Thanks to the 14. Yeah, no, mine says 14. Right. Anyway, what are the 32 were? So we've got San Marino, we've got Anguilla, British Virgin Islands, US Virgin Islands, Sri Lanka, Turks and Caicos, Guam, Gibraltar, Somalia, Bahamas, Aruba. I don't know how many I've listed there. That's 10.
Okay.
It's not another 22. So you've got Eritrea, Seychelles, Timor-Leste, Tonga, Liechtenstein, Cayman Islands, Pakistan, Djibouti, Bangladesh, Samoa, Brunei, Cook Islands, American Samoa, Laos, Sao Tome and Principe, Bhutan, Dominica, Mongolia, Macau, Chad, Mauritius, Montserrat, and St. Vincent and Grenadines.
No, Montserrat's the last one.
Sorry,
St. Vincent and the
Grenadines. Just didn't quite qualify.
Make it in.
Hello there, welcome to Cauliflowers on the Stream. You've joined at a random time. We're trying to create the world's worst World Cup with the 32 worst teams.
Competing for an egg holder.
Oh, I back it, to be fair. I think that FIFA love money.
Do they get an egg in the egg holder as well, or is that too much of a budget?
No.
Okay.
It's made of gold, mate. How are we going to give an egg as well?
Make it out of gold? Push your spray paint it.
Yeah, come on, it's the world's worst
Sheffield
World
United
Cup.
win the FA Cup. Well, yeah, if they want to. Not really good though.
Yeah, why don't Ronaldo just piss off down there and win the FA Cup with Sheffield United?
Yeah.
This could take a lot, realistically, but you could.
Bangladesh have a massive population.
I'd back them. Maybe I think the favourites you've got to say are going to be Montserrat potentially. Maybe Chad.
I'd have gone for Liechtenstein.
You reckon?
No, I wouldn't.
Liechtenstein got a chance. Sao Tome and Principe, I reckon, would be favourites. Maybe Pakistan as well.
Yeah, odds on who would you put your money on?
I'd probably go Mauritius, I reckon. It's just like the country.
Mongolia. I called Mongolia earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I'll go for the British Virgin Islands.
Yeah, okay. Is that where you're going to live? The British Virgin Islands?
Larry Timmins. What a ball for me. How's that not? I don't know. I mean, obviously, we're now watching Serbia-Switzerland because I got bored of that game. Tadic is coming off, gives the arm to Mitrovic.
And then runs off. Who are we seeing coming on? Have we got Luka Jovic on the pitch? We have, haven't we? I've seen
he's already come on. We've got Radonjic and Duricic.
Zivkovic and Tadic coming off. Radonjic.
Serbia need 2 goals and they know
Duricic coming on.
They've got to go for it now. 13 minutes away and dumped out of the... I nearly said FA Cup. But no, he dumped out of the World Cup.
The worst World Cup. Whereas we're currently watching potentially the best World Cup. This has been a sensational tournament so far. If England win it, definitely.
If England, it's coming home. I'm still fully believing it's coming home.
I hope so. That'll be an amazing strain. So the scoreboard in football wasn't the team's name. Instead, the score was by the country's flag. I think they should ban Romania and Chad due to having the same flag. Do they have? They've got to be different shades, haven't they?
I was going to say. Free and Fred have highest rate of Brazil plays 7.1 each. Fred is a baller, to be fair.
Yeah, to be fair, Chad and Moldova have the same flag, but Moldova stuck something on Chad's flag.
They stuck something on Chad's flag.
Well, yeah, looking at the Chad one, it's the same. So whichever one came, either Chad have stolen the flag but took the colour, took the thing off.
Yeah.
Yeah, Romania and Chad have. I mean, there's a slight difference in shading, I think, but they are awfully similar.
Foul there on what's your name? Fabian Shah.
What came first, Romania or Chad?
I wonder. It's a big question. That big question.
Anthony off Rafinha on. Will that give Brazil the firepower they need to overturn?
Maybe they won't be too bothered.
Well, not overturn. They're not losing, but
I mean, if they don't win, then no side would have won all 3 games in their group.
Yeah, no one will go. Not go 3 from 3.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever done that and then gone on to the World Cup? Because I swear, whoever wins every game in their group just never,
dumped out by 16.
Ends up losing to
Could Brazil win all 3 games and dumped out
Australia.
by South Korea?
It's a very real possibility, but that would be the biggest shock if Brazil were to not get very far in the tournament. Transfermarkt says there's a 93% chance of Chelsea getting ready to Remy.
Right.
Brilliant.
Xhaka fouled there. Is he fouled? I don't really know. That's a cluster of men.
I was on Transfermarkt today. I didn't see anything about that, but I did see that João Felix to Manchester United is being rumoured. Oh, there's a Serbian player has a cut on his face. He's fuming because he wants to stay on and keep playing, but
That's like, mate, you've got to clean it out.
He's demanding that the ref's demanding he goes off. It's Juricic. He's literally just run on there.
Because that'll stop the game for him, but he has to go off. It's mandatory. He's cut himself.
Yeah.
He can't just run around with blood flowing out his
It's
face.
Xhaka's razor sharp shoulders. I think it was Granit Xhaka.
See if he has probably got blades.
And Bolo's just been pulled to the floor.
Oh, he's not. No, it's good.
By G'day.
I thought it was Pavlovic.
Did.
And I thought, he's gone here. Wrestling team's putting away
How did you think?
Very true.
Sorry. Pavlovic is completely bald. You thought
I was
the bloke
looking
with
at the player, I
a
was
full
looking where
beard.
Bolo was.
You thought the bloke with a full beard and ponytail was the bald man.
I don't know, I get confused.
Yeah, no, that's like thinking an elephant's a donkey, mate.
Okay.
Different.
Free kick for Switzerland,
completely
a very
different.
good area. If they score this, that'd put the game beyond doubt. Useful free kick, very much so. Xhaka, Shah, and Akanji over it. Not
Rest of
Xhaka's
the
also
team,
given it, isn't
yeah.
it?
You're spot on there, knick-knack. Rest is more important than, a win that doesn't really mean anything. Come on, Granit Xhaka, bend it top corner.
Bend it like granite.
You can't bend granite.
I don't think anyone of them tried, have they?
Yeah, surely. If not, how would we know we can't bend it?
And Mitrovic has been booked. Don't really know what for. He's been booked.
Not a clue either,
He's
but
been booked
yeah.
for standing in the wall. I don't know why Pavlovic is leading the protest, because if he's going to be careful, he's going to get booked.
I know Pavlovic is just chilling.
Oh, I got him mixed up with the other little bloke.
No. It's
Jack
Milenkovic who's looking very angrily at the referee.
I was going to say. That's an angry man. Xhaka and Akanji over the ball. They play it. Akanji has a go. He's
not bad.
Yeah. From
Not bad from Manuel Akanji.
Why does Akanji not take free kicks?
He touched it to Xhaka. Xhaka stops it and he tries to just roll it, curl it in top corner. Doesn't exactly come off, but yeah. Mitrovic must be due a red card. Hasn't had one in a while. Yeah.
Serbia keep picking on all these yellows.
And Bolo. Gudilic is in a bit of trouble there. Vanya Milinkovic, Savic bails him out.
And then goes long.
Flicked on by Mitrovic. It's well dealt with.
No one's there to get the second one.
Though Switzerland under a lot of pressure. Rodriguez clears it. I think it's come off Jovic is what he's claiming. And the lino agrees with him.
There's a yellow. I think the ref went into his pocket again.
There's another card. Right, sub change. Vargas off. Has to go off the far side. He is going to be replaced by a man that's running so fast I can't read his name. It's Fastnacht. Love it.
Well, compelling.
Cheers. Oh, he's got the ball immediately. It's Fastnacht running.
Oh,
he's off on one, mate.
God, he's still going.
He's done really well, to be fair
Talk
to
about
him.
impact.
1-2 with Granit Xhaka holding the ball up. Now they've lost it, but it's out of play.
He's got a throw now. He can take a throw.
Radonjic,
He can't take a
nah,
throw.
Servius.
I didn't think it was. What a miss for who, Chris Kamara?
Nay, mate. I
How is
bet.
that not scored? I don't care. It was Cameroon. We were switching right over.
Mate, we were running to Cameroon.
I sprinted. As it stands, even if Cameroon score, they're still going out because Switzerland are winning here. Could Serbia, though, grab an equaliser?
No.
No?
Nah, Switzerland look good.
Fair enough.
Tough last game for Switzerland. This will take a lot out of the players. Yeah, but they've got the fortune of being able to rest until,
Good tackle from the referee.
Tuesday, right?
Also, they're not playing till Tuesday.
Was it Monday or Tuesday? If it's Monday, they've got a quick turnaround.
Find out.
They are 2G, so they will play on Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Do you want us for that one? It's Portugal. Bruno Guimaraes' booked. I thought that said scored. Do you want us for Portugal, Switzerland as it stands?
Yes.
Should be a good game. And of course, Monday, we've got Brazil versus South Korea. Excited for that one. I'll be honest, we've not watched a single South Korea game on stream. But from looking at their lineup, it's either going to be the easiest one to remember or the most difficult.
Well, no,
because
it's just
on FootMob, it just says Kim, 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 Kim.
Must be easy.
And then there
So
is
5 of the players we can say Kim.
Son, Hwang Yi-chan, And
two other Hwangs, I believe.
is there two other Hwangs? I couldn't remember the whole team. I just remember the iconic back four of Kim's, and the goalkeeper was also called Kim. So that's brilliant. But yeah,
I mean, at least we have to remember any defensive names. I want to say from Kim. Good block from Kim. Kim plays it to Kim.
oh god, when they're moving the ball around
Back
the
to
pack.
Kim. Kim plays it all the way to Kim. Then back to Kim.
That's not happening today though. It's Koval back to kick it along.
Not to Kim. To Mbolo. Couldn't find him.
No, it bounces off a Serbian and goes through to Milinkovic-Savic. No, a good day.
Yeah, as it stands, Brazil top on 7, Switzerland second on 6, Cameroon on 2
Pavlovic.
and Serbia on 1, both crashing out.
Plays it forward. Rodriguez cuts out.
You know, see, we're
A little
5
bit
minutes.
messy.
5 minutes of the 2022 World Cup group stage.
Yeah.
And then we are in to...
Well, 5 minutes. There's probably another
Yeah, true.
8 to
But then
play.
we're
But
into...
round 16s after that, into the knockouts.
It's where it gets tasty.
It's where we get to streams going on an hour longer.
I was going to say.
Because
oh my god, I forgot that.
Added time,
I'll have to
extra
work that one out.
time, added time on top of the extra time.
Yeah, extra time. Could even see penalties if we need them.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the games we covered, one of the quarterfinals, round 16, or something like, will go to extra time. I look at how close the games have been this tournament. The amount of draws we've seen already. You got 0-0s, 1-1s, 3-3s even.
Yeah, but I think we'll see teams go for it more in the late stages because they'll have to. Well, actually, they've got extra time. They don't, do they?
Exactly.
They can keep going.
And penalties, we always love a bit of penalties. Do we?
Coming forward now, Switzerland.
Wouldn't mind it on the 3 o'clock,
And
maybe
Bola.
not 7 o'clock.
Yeah, at least it's 7 o'clock kickoffs, not 8 o'clocks, because the Champions League
Equally,
nights.
if I'm watching 5 different Kims take penalties against Brazil on Monday night.
That's buzzing, mate. Because
Yeah.
that means we've gone for all 5 of the attackers taking pens, and we've got
No,
some defenders
depends
and
how good they are
keepers and
pens.
that. Also, if it's all 5 of the Kims, that means 4 of them score, or 4 Brazil players, and then we get to the goalkeepers, mate. So I'll be buzzing for that. But yeah, join us. We will, with a few minutes away from knowing our final schedule
Looks like it's
for over this weekend. And of course, we'll be live Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday for all of the round of 16 action. Then we'll have Wednesday and Thursday off before being back for the quarterfinals on Friday and
Yes.
Saturday. I think we'll do a lovely little Wednesday, Thursday break, though, to be honest.
That would be nice. 17 days straight will be completed come Tuesday time.
Yeah. And we will hopefully have a podcast out before the quarterfinals. Again, I know I said we might do one last week. The week we've just had, but we didn't quite get around to that. It's been a long week with all the World Cup stuff, but we will try and get back on the podcast
Yes.
because we are probably
G1.
we're definitely due one. Yeah, I want to get a few in though before we get to the Christmas act.
Yes, I was going to say. Which
Look
we'll
out
still
for
be
that
going ahead
this
this year, Christmas podcast.
We have got it. We've got a date in the
Yeah,
diary
should
for that to be
similar length
recorded.
To last year.
Hopefully, yeah.
Obviously
For
had a good
those who
reception
weren't
last
still
year.
watching it last year, we did a 2.5-hour podcast
Yeah.
that we released on Christmas Day. So
Worth a listen.
even if you don't listen on Christmas Day, we talk about some Christmassy things. We do some tier lists.
So have a chat.
We have a
about
chat.
football.
But anyway, World Cup's on right now. Fernandez
Oh.
has just released
Put them in the
Fast
bed.
Oh,
Good
big
goalkeeping.
save from
Terrible from
Milinkovic-Savic.
Fast, though. But, I mean, I'm being honest. How's that man not...
Switzerland Serbia trying to break. Radonjic fouled.
Did it? Oh, it's redundant, yeah. Minute away.
Do you think Serbia will come back in this game, or is this game over now?
No, they need 2
Fastnack
goals.
was onside. I meant draw, but yeah.
Oh, it wouldn't make a difference if they did.
Depends what's given us added time. They've got to keep going for it, because if they get a goal and then, magic added time comes back and we've got 12 minutes to play
true,
or something
True.
stupid like that, then you never know what could happen.
Poor first
Good
touch,
game.
yeah, poor first touch.
Here's
indeed.
Pavlovic, goes back to Milinkovic-Savic. He plays it forward. Out wide, it's well brought down by Radonjic. Radonjic running at Rodriguez. Can he get the ball in? Can't quite find a bit of space just to get the ball in. It's well blocked again. A minute to go. Poor first touch. Yeah, from Fastnack. Needed just a little less on that. Now Switzerland are coming forward again, and Bolo can't get there. Gadil does well. It's now with Pavlovic. Will he have a strike? I thought he was gearing up for a shot there. Goes out wide. 17. Crosses it. Cleared away by Switzerland. And Bolo's on it again. He gets in front of Gadil. But Gadil deals really, really well with it, to be fair.
7 minutes.
7 additional minutes. There's still time for Serbia in this game then. Pavlovic on the ball now. Ball. Dinked into the area. Mitrovic tries to get something to it. Can't. And now Serbia will look to attack. And Bolo. That's a really nice bit of play. And he gives it to Xhaka, who gives it to Fasnacht. Switzerland coming forward with it now. Can he get a shot away? He's very much slowing the ball down a lot. It's now with Xhaka. Switzerland more than happy to just hold on to possession right now. Akanji finds Vidma. It's now with Fernandez. Back to Vidma. I think it's Vidma anyway, the number 3. Into Mbolo. He's having a fight off Pavlovic. Pavlovic trying to get that ball back. 5 minutes to play. They're holding on to it in this corner, Switzerland. They're doing really well. They have now lost the ball. They win it back. It's gone off, and that is Serbia's throw. Kostic. Serbia are going to come forward with it. Throws it to Gadil. It's going to get picked up. Well, not picked up, but yeah. Milinkovic-Savic possesses it. Can he find a pass out? Ball over the top. Will that find any target? Akanji heads it well. They're fighting for everything they've got left, Switzerland, just to hold on here. This will be a big, big win.
Oh,
Header towards goal.
1-0 Cameroon.
Oh my God, no way.
Vincent Abubakar in the 93rd
It
minute.
means nothing unless Serbia equalise. But now Serbia's equaliser
If
could mean
Serbia
a lot.
equalise, Cameroon are through. 5 minutes here, crucial 5 minutes.
Absolute scenes, everyone.
But Cameroon have scored, and each have scored. Abubakar.
Oh my God.
Brazil aren't going to go unbeaten in this tournament, maybe.
Vincent Abubakar. Does this mean England are clear of Brazil? Because arguably tougher group,
Maybe.
more points.
As it stands. Why is no one in chat reacting to this big news?
Chat, go mental.
But Vincent Abubakar scores. Cameroon 1-0, do you say? Yeah. And we're now watching it. Ball in. Abubakar header.
Oh,
Ederson rooted to the spot. He takes off his
He
shirt.
just had
I
to
don't know why
watch
though. They're clearly
quality
haven't. Why is he
happen.
celebrating? Doesn't mean anything, mate.
They'll still take 4 points away from a World Cup.
A red card apparently. Was he all in yellow? He was all in yellow. He was all in yellow. He's taking his shirt off.
Fucking idiot. Jesus Christ.
He took his shirt off when he was all in yellow. What an idiot.
Spanner. So Vincent Abubakar rips his shirt off, throws it to the floor, and has been sent off as a consequence.
What an idiot.
Oh, and it's kicking off now. Xhaka
Oh,
and Milenkovic, and Bolo's holding off. Xhaka's having a scrap with
Ladies and gentlemen, it's
Milenkovic-Savic.
kicking
The
off.
Serbians are getting
Oh,
close to
we're on the
Karius,
side,
and
but oh, it's
there's a
all
lot
kicking
of pushing, a lot of shoving.
This is
Gadel gets
brilliant.
involved. Akanji's stuck in now.
This is football
Gosh,
heritage.
they're just trying to hold.
that
is
was
getting involved. Akanji
That
turned him
was a
to
movement
focus.
of Zakari's head. He moved it. I don't know if he actually did hit him, but he moved.
This all stems from surprise. Granit Xhaka. Also, you put +7 on there, right?
Yeah, for Cameroon in this game.
Oh, they're both 7.
I don't know. No, for this game. I didn't know
Oh,
what
alright,
game it was.
yeah.
But we've got.
Sure.
So, it's still all kicking.
It's reignited Xhaka, man. Someone get him
And
away.
Mitch is in trouble here because he's already yellow. But it's all kicking off. Cameroon scored. Abubakar scored in the 93rd minute for Cameroon.
Right.
Then got sent off for taking his shirt off in the 94th. And they were in the service again. They're all
Tempers
fighting.
flaring between old
This
foes.
Is football heritage.
This is sensational.
Sort it out, ref. VAR will have a look for the whole footage, I think. But they're giving trouble.
Xhaka wants some.
Xhaka's got a yellow.
been booked. Milenkovic has been
got
booked.
Milenkovic,
They
yeah.
were the sort of
There's no way it's
initiators.
only those two. It's like 15 people.
Xhaka and
Oh,
Mitrovic
Mitrovic
having
is-
words again. Micho
still
came over and
kicking
wanted
off.
some.
Surely Mitrovic
Now,
goes.
we know these two have beef. Obviously, there's a war of words in the
Yeah.
media at the last World Cup. Before that game, where
Surely
obviously we then
Mitrovic gets sent off.
saw Xhaka do the
Mitrovic's already on a yellow.
celebration. So
Surely he gets sent off. I think that's what the ref's going to do. I think the ref's been... Oh no, is he playing on?
I don't have a clue whether Akanji.
He's ref's just playing on.
Shouting at a lot of people right now. He is.
What is going on?
Okay, they're making a change. I think they're going to pull off Xhaka here. Would be my guess. No, Bolo's coming off.
He's shaking his hand. It's quite nice of him.
Yeah, I think that's why he's doing it. Not to waste time or anything. It's not like him.
Great finish by Bolo. Xhaka booked Mitrovic. But what I don't understand is how does Mitrovic not get booked there? He started at least 3 different fights with Xhaka.
It's Noah Okafor. He's coming on for some World Cup minutes. Very talented youngster.
I don't know why they haven't
currently at
bought
RB
Xhaka.
Salzburg.
After watching that, and there's still a minute and a half to go.
I'll be leaving Bolo on, but
why have you not bought on Xhaka?
because I feel like Mitro is he's unhappy now and he wants to make his feelings known. There's still a bit of chit chat going on and the ref's just having to stand next to it. They're kicking off again by the looks of it.
Why is the ref not just send Mitrovic off?
Milinkovic Savic is going to pump it along. I feel like there's going to be a challenge here that gets put in.
No. I
It's
really
just
hope
a lot.
like Xhaka just goes through Mitrovic and all hell breaks loose. They're both sent off. Oh.
The thing is now, if Serbia are to score, this would just mud them both. But Serbia would love that. If they manage to knock Switzerland out.
They've got a minute. Switzerland versus Portugal now, as it stands.
Yeah, I was going to say, it could be Cameroon,
But
mate.
because Cameroon are winning...
This is the
it's
tournament. Ref just says, just take the throw, mate. Let's not cause any more problems.
Do it, Serbia, come on. Imagine Cameroon. They won't have a vote card if they get through.
Oh my god. He's clearly not thought that one through, has he?
Yes, they.
I do find that rule right, or a little bit mental.
What?
Like, a booking for taking your shirt off. Because all the players take their shirt off after the game. So I find the rule a little bit redundant.
Time or anything.
Especially in the modern society. Like, I get it back in the day, you know, taking your clothes off in public wasn't a thing people should do. But now...
Everyone does it.
Yeah.
It's strange.
I don't see any argument that it should be a yellow card.
The reason you get booked for taking the shirt... But I look at it... If the group... Ecuador, every time they scored... They all got on their knees and prayed.
Yeah, you would have to celebrate
that takes
however
longer
you want.
than taking your shirt off.
Celebration should be an expression. You should be allowed to waste time.
I can take my shirt off quicker than someone can pray.
Yeah, it's about putting it back on again and getting back. That was introduced in 2004. Yeah.
2004 was
Get rid of it, mate.
year.
Let's have more players ripping their shirts off without consequences.
2004 was the Euros, right?
Because think of any good moment in football. Aguero. Imagine he then has to go and get a red card and can't play the openings against the next season. It just seems a little bit ludicrous to me.
There's a sub on the Serbians. What's happened here?
You can still fine them.
There's a yellow out for someone. It's better with Pavlovic.
It's Pavlovic. He's not continuing on. It is Fabian Schär.
It's a free kick to Serbia.
In a very good spot.
Pavlovic can't walk.
But he can head the ball.
He can head the ball.
So he's going to get in the box. This is a very, very late chance. The last chance, surely, for Serbia.
Both teams now get fined.
We don't know how.
Both teams just picked up.
There's no way.
Many yellow cards.
Failing to control players, right?
It's been an amazing day of football. It's been a brilliant day.
It's been.
Kostic put the ball in.
It's got to be a good 2 weeks of football.
Ref stopping it because he's not happy with the pushing and shoving.
There's no way this corner.
Ball in from Kostic.
Kostic.
Oh dear.
Cleared away by Kanji. Ricardo Rodriguez, will he be the first to it? He will indeed. He gets fouled, but they're keeping going. No Okafor. 1 against 3. Can he get past Radonjic? No, he can't quite.
If
he bursts forward there.
We are in the 99th minute now.
Milinkovic Savic.
There's no inclination
Flicked on.
that he's going to...
Kostic. Oh, we're having a last-minute goal here.
Here comes Serbia. Can they get Pavlovic?
Just realistic, the ref can go as long as he wants now. No one knows.
Okay. To be fair, they were fighting for a long time.
Yeah.
It's a free kick.
That's another good chance for Serbia now.
Where's the goalkeeper? Get him up there.
And it
Kostic
is Gregor
put the ball in the box
Kobel.
again.
The fate of Cameroon lies in the hands of Serbia here. Kostic. It's a very good delivery. No one meets it with his head. The volley.
Oh, it's wide.
Thought
wide
for a moment maybe Radonjic would slap that one home.
Cameroon have done what they can. Can Serbia do anything for them? Alright, is this group done? But Brazil lose. Big win for
I
Cameroon.
do think it would be just if Switzerland were the ones to progress.
Yeah.
I think they've been the best
I look at the
performing.
way they play against Brazil. Even
team other than
Cameroon mean, apart from losing to Switzerland.
Yeah, they played a weakened Brazil team that had already progressed.
True. And that is the game in the 119th.
Switzerland have done it.
Both
They
games
will
been
face Portugal on Tuesday night. So we have now our complete set of round of 16 fixtures. Shall we run through? Well, should we do a man of the match then? We run through the round of 16s.
Man of the match. What game? Both.
Both, mate.
Well, Cameroon has to go to
Yeah,
Vincent
mate.
Abubakar.
Come on, Vincent Abubakar. What a baller.
And then this game, mine's gonna go to Shaqiri.
Yeah, he would have been my pick. I'm going to go simply for that flick to Remo Freuler.
Sure.
I'm going to go Vargas because
Sure.
that flick was disgustingly good.
It was brilliant.
Right, so complete set of round of 16. We'll run through what we're covering and the other game on the day. So
There's still words post-match.
they are, yeah, and they're never going to leave the pitch. These teams, they're just going to keep scrapping all night, and Switzerland won't have any players left for the round of 16. But yeah. Right, tomorrow we have got Netherlands-USA. Join us from 2:30 for that one. That should be a good game. And obviously on the same day, Argentina-Australia. Then on Sunday, the Three Lions face Senegal. Should be a cracker, right?
Should be an absolute
Hopefully
belter.
so. We'll have already seen the result of France-Poland when we're live, so join us from 6:30. Then on Monday evening, we have got Japan-Croatia. And then we will be live for Brazil versus South Korea. I don't know whether that will be a 6:30 or whether that will be a 10-7. You'll be able to see the stream page. That'll be up probably Saturday or Sunday. And then the Tuesday game, similar situation with the timing. It'll be Portugal, Switzerland that we're covering. So join us there. But we already know Morocco, Spain. And then, of course, after that, we're into the quarters. But yeah,
Yes.
Group stages wrapped up. Sensational scenes. Join us for the round of 16 tomorrow. That is all from us today. You ready to round up there, Harry? Right. Thank you all very much for watching. Join us tomorrow for Netherlands USA. That's all for today. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.